against Icy. I am excited for this.
You know, I'm really curious too why Morea decided to change his name. Hey, to each their own, I
It's
suppose.
good to start a new chapter, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you were quite opposed to the idea of me cutting my hair.
Yo!
So, I don't know.
I mean, that's you, Ralph. You're like a supermodel, you know?
I wish. But
Okay.
we go back to this. And I wonder how these teams are gonna approach Haven, because we saw a lot of grass presence earlier. It seems to be a little bit of the same here.
Here.
They will flood into Nats though. Nats has to be wary.
Yeah.
He did.
I see. The
Ooh.
second layer hitting back. So at least he did avenge his teammates. The knife finds no one into garage, but there's still a lot of question marks. Immediate reaction is to throw in those smokes, deny him from being able to come up forward. But NKT decides to find a different way onto that site. You have Budimeister close by with that frenzy. So a spray to the face is enough to really take someone down. Zarwar already on the side of the backside here, waiting for the right timing. But Alert and Zrip, this is good stuff coming from them as well. Quickly eliminating threats on both sides of the area.
Spike planted.
Alerts being hunted down by Icy here. Just trying to shave off as many seconds as possible.
Ooh,
It's actually
he did find
Icy
one.
finding... Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That was so quick for those headshots and those kills onto Alert as well. Finding two bodies. Managing to
player
equalize.
standing.
The Whom One Love was waiting very, very close, and so was Zrip. This is exciting stuff because you can see a lot of layers coming into NKT in terms of their execution, in terms of their hold on the site as well. Good stuff.
NKT, despite, yeah, like you said, getting hobbled at those first few steps, managed to
Last player standing.
get their footing, turn it around. I mean, RRQ, they landed a few shots here and there. Ultimately, just Icy getting the volume out. On the bright side, he's not too far from an overdrive. On the not so bright side, NKT are better equipped. Maybe
Yep.
that was not a good idea.
Yeah, Marshall shot straight onto Nats as well, but there's still a second person waiting here. Budimeister and Darf smelled him from a mile away. Quickly shut him down. Icy
And-
waiting. Does have a sheriff in hand. Icy
I
has
got
been doing
spike.
God's work with that sheriff last round.
Spike
Really
planted.
did. And now RQ Academy, once again, maybe relying on Icy to create an opening for them and land a few fancy shots here. But Darf is counting
No.
the shells. Oh, no way.
Oh
No
my
way,
god, Darf! No way you get away with that as well! Just two quick scope shots. It is already on a 4. Last man standing where? Knife out, Zarwao. You know exactly where he is, and Darf makes a beeline for that ace. Misses the first shot, denied, and So Cool Soda will be forced to take that away. So, NKT gets the second round, and a fairly clean one if you ask me. They got all their guns from the last round to this one.
Well, I suppose it'd be too early for another ace. It is 10 o'clock for all those who are curious. But Darf, again, really smart, counting those shells, got 3 adjustment. I think he wanted to shoot Woody first, but Click not registering, a little disappointed there too that he didn't get the ace, but hey, he still has that overdrive available now. He can honestly choose not to buy up a weapon, just kind of play with that ult. It's early enough anyway. These weapons are now in the hands of the RRQ Academy players. More than happy to take up the straight up fight now.
Ooh, Darf punished immediately as soon as he walked through that trip. No one was there to actually get rid of it. Whom One has TP'd on top side as well. Nats notes that. He's trying to find an opening. Whom One TP's backside here onto Gong. Double swings with his teammate to make sure that Whom One Love cannot get away with it scot-free. Nice headshot. No, not happening. Budimeister is there for the second layer. Good flash. And also an aftershock as well. So Cool Soda and Budi gets one each. Budimeister
Spike down, C.
only good for one. So Cool Soda here waiting on too long. Last man standing. Despite everything, it's still RRQ Academy on top here with a 3-man waiting. If So Cool Soda can run away with another kill, could put a bit more of a chink into the economy of this team.
One frag could actually make this so good already for So Cool Soda and the rest of the NKT gang, but
He knows where
he's
Icy is.
overextending.
Yeah.
30
Don't
seconds
wanna
left.
Throw it around. It's a lot of discipline coming through. That reload definitely noted by the whole team as well. And no one wants to peek. They'd rather just let the time tick down. So Cool Soda forced to walk himself into the sweet embrace of a crossfire. Still gets that one crucial kill. And he's done his job. Oh my god.
Been saying oof a lot tonight. There's also been a lot of moments worth the oof. RQ Academy. They would have loved to save at least 3 of those rifles, as you mentioned. But man, a lot of the shooting on not So Cool Soda's side, actually, if not all of it, has resulted into a pretty happy bonus. Overdrive still available for Darth. I think he might be considering on using it. Null Command is 1 away for our robotic friend. RRQ Academy, they're still trying to figure out what's the most optimal defensive setup here.
Oh, Dark kind of really go fast, but RRQ Academy just denying that. Just a pick off with that aftershock, but for Zrip, well, completely takes over Seaside. TPs onto the side, gets rid of the camps as well. Paranoia to keep Nats at bay. And quickly NKT just rushes to secure that back of sight. Not able to do so quite yet. The trips are set, they have the cages too. Have to find a different way in. The fast lane online, the trip finds one, but the better guys will win. Nats is one, and So Cool Soda freeze! 4-4! The entirety of the backside belongs to NKT!
That's not something you want to deal with for the rest of the night. NKT have everybody pretty much unlocked, and So Cool Soda using all his space to perfection. That Phantom has just been absolutely devastating.
Let's go.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I like the pop-off. You know me, I'm a big fan of those.
Great stuff. And Dark still not hitting the brakes. W keying forward on the side. The flashes set him up for success, but there's no one home. And the rest of RRQ Academy making a beeline onto that site. Not able to get on quite yet. You have the aftershock, you have the flash, you have everything in your arsenal. And Woody looking to just really flush him from hell's side. And it does. Doesn't really deter them though. Poom One Love moved all the way back here. RQ Academy, you have Icy rushing out to be the human drone. But it doesn't matter because the rest of the team just completely spraying them down. Woody Meister, one quick kill to the face onto Dark. The other two, they all know where they are. Moving away, the knife hitting nothing. A deeper cage as well, which means that they're just gonna juggle all the guns off-site so that RRQ Academy are not able to even run away with a single weapon.
I mean, we were kind of expecting this, right? NKT, really good. I think that's like the 2-word analysis that I'm gonna give for that round. They're really good. So Cool Soda
Raph,
has been... Yo.
I wanna ask you, what's the abbreviation of NKT you can give right now?
What?
N for notorious. I give up.
Okay.
My brain's not worth thinking anymore.
Well, what is T?
Well, let's think about it in the halftime.
Yeah.
Here.
I would say the ultimate coming up for So Cool Soda, and this time around, RRQ Academy decides to go fast. Zarwar gets one for his troubles with the Hunter's Fury, and so does his teammate. Both Poom One Love and Zrip not able to come online. It's unfortunate because he does have that neural theft as well. Speak up could be dangerous. Oh man, RQ Academy also made this quick.
I was about to say it, like, NKT and RRQ Academy not really giving us enough time to, like, kind of dissect all these, like, smaller actions happening. At the same time, we haven't really seen too much, like, neural theft impact tonight. If I really had to think about it. There was one.
This goes here.
And I think it was a spray down from the previous matchup. That's about it. Granted, I don't actually think NKT is a team that uses that lurk very often. Just from memory alone, right? But now going into this, Meister has been found, but still not eliminated.
Sokol Soda at the very least trades up his teammate, so it's a 1-for-1 situation, but NKT still brute force their way onto the side, even just doming Woody, who's holding on the backside as well. No, so it's
enemy
left
remaining.
unturned, and this late lurk coming in from Zrip catches Zara in the mid of that rotation. Go, go, go!
Transition has not been kind to RRQA Academy.
Yeah,
And
Icy
it
getting caught
continues.
out. Cam is there as well. Zrip hiding in the corner. He gets tagged as well, getting wall back to smithereens, and he's forced to move away. They're hunting. Rushes forward, and Icy takes advantage of his very vulnerable position. Still takes more fights forward. No, Alert will just deny him of one more kill.
Just swapping.
You know, I know it's only 3 rounds,
Okay,
but
my arms
it's been
are
a
good.
very
We can go.
convincing gap for NKT. And these rounds have been very fast. They're so quick to confirm that information. And you know, you talked about it earlier too in the pre-show. It's really that decisiveness that makes them so dangerous. They're like, okay, we're gonna look for these bits of information that we can play around. If there is a tangible area on the map that we can bully, we are gonna do it. And that's exactly what we've seen. RRQA Academy have found a few gaps in these plays, but apparently not enough to warrant not going with the pause.
I mean, we all know for RQ Academy, Coach Sky is definitely not shy to call his timeouts. He's very vocal as a coach. He has a lot of ideas. He's really cooked. And I'm curious to see what exactly the changes are going to be. I mean, we talked a lot about, you know, Zarwow's, I would say, improvement as a player, right? He went from an IGL, he wasn't really putting those frags, and this guy put Zarwow on this, I don't know, this Kovacs playlist. And suddenly this guy became a beast. But
Rank number 31, by the way.
oh my god. Yeah, I would
Kidding, guys,
love
I'm
to
kidding.
be able to see, you know, I would love to be able to see what exactly they cooked out this round here for RQ Academy, especially since it's quite an early timeout. Not super early, but it is early enough though to really warrant it, just really secure. I wonder what Coach Sky has seen.
You know, Coach Sky has done some, like, great player development. You know, for one, I think that's the primary purpose of an academy team. At
Yeah.
the same time, the way that he's been translating it to so many rosters is also a skill in itself.
Yeah, and this time around though, unfortunately, Zarwow falls. But Meister is there to go for the kickoff himself. But Sokol, Soda, and Icy getting one each here. Alert, taking up so much space in the corner here. Boom Love from the corner here holds one. Woody tries to spray transfer, but it's still not enough. They get the spike, they have hold of the site, and that's the late rotation. What are you gonna do here? You're caged off.
planted.
3 angles to worry about. The aftershock to delay you from getting onto that site itself. You have to worry about graffiti. You have to worry about hell. As soon as you push through, it's over. They know exactly where his gun is, and that's it. Timeout not converted quite yet. And NKT, they're still looking strong as ever.
That they are. NKT, I think they want to run it up to 50. Yes. They want that solid 5-0 in that round differential. Would I put NKT as the favorites to win this split? I'm not entirely sure just yet. But, you know, I'll have to look up the stats, cross-reference their games, do all that nerdy stuff.
Let's go.
But it is a lot. What about you, Tash? Who do you think is going to win everything this split?
I really want Motive to win just because I want
I was
Benkai
about to say.
walk-ins. But that's just
True.
me though. But if you want logic, I think a Thai team might just come up on top.
We have so many good Thai teams as well. I think we prefaced
do.
it like early this year that we have a lot of reps coming in, but also very well-deserved slots. Everybody's just been so disgustingly good. I remember Z11, they were the wild card of, I think it was Split 1. We haven't
Oh,
really
yeah.
seen them hit that form yet. They have the potential to be super, super dangerous.
Yeah, at one point Endoways was also called as the next Crimmy, but anyways. Moving our attention over onto NKT, the current avalanche for the split. Not slowing down at all with that insane round differential. A-site completely in their control, and for me personally, A-site is one of the most trickiest site to retake. Zarwell this time around has the utility to get some information, but as soon as the util comes through, it was immediately reacted with a fault line. Rolling Thunder will be used, and the rest of NKT makes a beeline over to the other part of the site. Yarf still holding on strong here. They hold. The overdrive is too much to deal with. No, Strip makes it so easy, and in fact, they line up for him as well. It's a meat grinder, and RRQ Academy cannot answer back. A flawless to this team. What on earth is this? You know, when I heard about this team, when I saw the stats coming into the game today, I thought to myself, okay, they're strong. But seeing them on Haven, how fast they're able to just prepare for the execute for the host plant, it's just increasingly understandably why they have so many round differentials against other teams.
I feel like I don't want to be the spoiler here, but they do have like a good stretch of games coming in, or at least one more game coming in, and I feel like that's going to be the game that really convinces me. If NKT is one of the favorites, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, the only like contender team that they played against.
Oh! They just passed by each other here, brush shoulders, but Nats and Woody are able to be the ones to come up on top. This time around, NKT looks shaky. The flash comes through, but the paranoia is even better. So cool, Soda, Poom, Love get one each, but RRQ Academy, more bodies, more firepower, and they are starting to heat up.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, they stopped the bleeding. This is the type of round swing that they would want to avoid, at least on RRQ Academy side. They have to work with. I mean, they're close to that neural theft, which we have been harping on about all night. And they have avoided most of the danger that alert comes with that rolling thunder. Still haven't necessarily found a way to cool down So Cool Soda. They're slowly piecing this together. That timeout has worked wonders for him. But look at this, a quick reaction on the side of RRQ Academy, putting most of their eggs in the basket that is called A. But NKT, no flinch whatsoever. They're still so dedicated to the slow crawl.
If there's a will, there's a way. If there's an opening, they will abuse it. Pretty sure that Zrip did spot out that trip. Breaks it. The reaction is a trip one area of the site, and Nats on high alert right now, hoping to see or just waiting to see if anyone does cross that. Finds nothing. Don't think that he spotted out the members of NKT. That's all the way up on tree to main, and it's a spray down from alert. Undeterred at all from the util back. Nats waited very patiently inside of garage for So Cool Soda here. Little they know that Zarwell is very much holding. Alert is still there. At the very least trades out his teammate, but still. Man advantage.
There's still enough time for NKT to have an uncontested plant, and now if they know
30 seconds left.
or when they see this player, they commit to the Woody frag here.
He's
I would just call it
stunned.
a-
Woody
Never
still
mind.
wins it! You know what?
One
Stuns
enemy
are
remaining.
cosmetic, and that paranoia is enough to shut him down. And the sprays to the smoke as well, very decisive. And NKT, they're gonna snatch the momentum back in their bag.
Last round in the
I
half.
wanted to talk about that positioning towards A long, right? Because they knew RRQ Academy is or has not been the type of team to just kind of contest that and maybe put some bodies on it. And that walk up, I was a little like certain that Zarwa was gonna pair it with a recon dart. Also, they had that extra security and extra control over A lobby. But that cost him that round because that honestly also delayed the rest of RRQ from going back to site. So with that being said, they now have 2 vandals in hand, actually 3, with some pretty janky buys. So now this is gonna be even more difficult. They're missing the cable, but it doesn't really matter. They've walked in, free site again.
Yeah, in RRQ Academy, they tried to
Spike
aggress
planted.
on different parts of the map, but it's not exactly where NKT is actually playing at. Alert holding. Here's the sound of the members crossing. Woodymeister falls. Our Woody just quickly trades it back. But Nats coming in from A-Link, C-Link. Hoping to see whether or not anyone will peek. No one's really biting the bait, and Darf should be able to get a timing, but Nats gets 2. Darf finally shuts him down here, but every one of the members coming in from main. Where are they gonna go? Boom, One
Time.
Love, TP's up top side here, and it's a spray down from the top side. Where are you gonna go? What are you gonna do? There's still no space for them to play
enemy
off
remaining.
each other. When he gets
Enemy
those crucial headshots, Darf rushes forward, and it's a quick spray down, and then NKT make it a 9-3 half.
Switching
Don't do
sides.
that. That's disrespectful. Don't do that. Just stared at him. I dare you to let it go. Oh my goodness, I like the confidence. They know that they can honestly just bully their way through a lot of these
One enemy
rounds.
remaining. One
But
enemy
like you
remaining.
said, the positioning by NKT on that post plan was absolutely divine. Look, C, stage 3, powered by Soup. It is still Raph and Tash Bunny on the desk as we watch NKT and their masterclass. Hopefully RRQ Academy can recover, but this
Look at
round
this
could be
util dump.
telling.
NKT from the backside here still has control for half the site. My question is, what exactly is RRQ Academy going to do? And I think they know there's a sea of bodies and util waiting from the backside. So they make a beeline into garage. Finds Rip there. Alert as well, Buddymeister. And this is a big change in pace if you ask me, RRQ Academy. And so Soda spots one out. Still 3 people to worry about.
One enemy
Buddymeister
remaining.
gets the good timing onto the rest of the team. An upgrade, in fact, is given to them. And suddenly tables
Spike
are
planted.
turned. Poom One Love, last man standing. Nats sharper. And RRQ Academy slowly marking their climb uphill.
Get those pitons going. You don't want to slip and fall. Peak so far away.
One enemy remaining.
It does look like RRQ Academy are, making way. He said. NKT though. What do they have in this eco? Once again, they have the luxury of just kind of not overcomplicating this. They know they have a pretty decent round lead, but they also know that 2 or 3 round swings could be the end of it all. They also have to not be complacent. I always like to say playing ahead is a skill in itself.
Already making their way onto A side here. NKT making the right call, especially since his team's Rip has pushed up all the way. Buddymeister did wait for him for the time being, but at least it's information itself. But for me, I'm more worried about that B side as well. You haven't really seen the committal of that. And I think they're starting to get a bit more curious. With Alert, his position noted. He's still gonna try and challenge here. He's gonna try and rush up and see whether he can catch a hit. Dig damage onto Buddymeister, but still not enough. Zaro rushes forward, sprays the heck out of Soda. A right click to the face, and Poom One Love avenges his teammate. Gets an upgrade for his trouble, and he sprays the heck out of one. Alert with the right click to the face, but it's still Woody to come up on top. Going massive with a 3.
That's still so expensive. They did manage to stop the advance, but again, a lot of bodies just kind of getting chipped away here. Bonus time. That Outlaw still not gonna lose any efficiency here. Granted, the only soft target is gonna be Zerip, but Icy still gonna be looking to kind of be a bit more aggressive with that, knowing our duelist player here. Same time, NKT have to start remedying this. You don't want to give 3 rounds to RRQ.
You know where the triplet might be, but not the other. Still one more to worry about. And the lack of reaction leaves a lot of question marks for RRQ Academy. Decides not to peek.
What is cooking for
They did
RRQ
pull
Academy?
a smoke.
They did. Sewer is awfully vacant, but they know that Breach is awfully quick to assist that position. Maybe they have a good read here. Look at this touch. They have 2 players towards the garage. They have a lot of throwables. Actually, Paranoia plus whatever KO has.
Oh, red
Oh.
like a book here. Icy has been hanging around C Long for quite some time, so they were really quick to suss him out. So that's 1 player down. They are duelists and entriers, so have to slow things a lot more. But that's late timing could be huge. As Zarwal quick to open up, Daff finds Zarwal
down,
quickly
B.
eliminates him,
30 seconds left.
despite the lesser guns. Plant. Quick to just really move away from the TP. One Love was not aware, but NKT quick to trade. More decent round, and NKT could really start to see them get a bit more confident. Gotta go!
I don't like the skin.
Go, go, go! What skin is that? Is it the Shrek skin?
The one Darth was using. I forget the name.
this is a nice dress. This should
I'm
do.
surprised we don't have a lot more
This goes here.
Flash X kid.
Yo, I think
Haven't
we
seen
saw a minima.
That goes there.
I like Minima.
Ugh.
I don't know why you guys don't like the blocky
That's
look.
like saying
you know?
that's like saying minimalism is the way.
Tash, have you... When we're not on broadcast, I literally just wear slacks and a black t-shirt. Like 90% of the time.
You know what? I want to fight you, Raph. I don't care if you have biceps. Regardless, Darf is here fairly early. If he could get the nice timing, it could be huge. Alert is there as well to assist. They have nice layers. In fact, it has smokes.
Oh.
Want a challenge for the orb? Oh, don't do it, Darf. Don't let those intrusive thoughts win, man.
Oh.
Here's the flash, here's the rush. He got paranoia and he is out. Punished
my
for it too.
goodness.
Deploying
He also
drone.
kind of got blinded by Woody there. Not Woody, sorry. By Alert. Slight miscom, but again, it was a narrow window to begin with. I don't think they knew. There's like 3 people waiting. But look at this. RRQA Academy, they want to go for that re-hit action here. Although, there is still a camera.
Oh, they're so
quicker-
good at selling snake oil, Raph. Look at how fast they have pulled away the rotations. And now they're heading onto Seaside. They haven't killed trips though. There's still trips still hanging around. They don't know where one player is. It's just a matter of where exactly he's gonna be. Nice off-angle played here, and I see he goes nuclear. Finds that first
Oh,
pick,
look.
and he's not done quite yet. And the NKT says, okay, that's safe.
Whatever, we're gonna leave. Again,
We didn't want the site anyway.
yeah, they're really playing the long game here. RRQA Academy, love that they were sharp enough to have that. I think was that an instant like. Actually, I'm not sure. Whose paranoia was that? Well, Poom still has his, so Booty Meister very very sharp for that counter utility. Morea always is so reliable. I also don't know why he changed his name, but hey, maybe new beginning. This could be also the beginning of the comeback for RRQ Academy.
Could be. I mean, RRQ Academy are pretty known. I think they take a while to really figure things out. But once push guys says, hey, I know the answer to this, it starts to really pick up. Second half here, look, 3 or 2. Yeah, they lost the bonus, but then just take another round after that. The question is, NKT, are you going to take a timeout instead, or are you going to wait for another round here? It's still fairly early.
Yes, this should do.
It is quite early. And RRQ Academy, you can see the
This is a
hamster
nice spot.
wheels
This goes here.
really
That goes
turn.
there.
They try to find like reliable solutions for NKT. I think that's the thing too. NKT is such a dynamic team. You don't really see too many rounds that have the exact same like action they're running or exact same play they're running. And it looks like it's gonna be the similar case. Look at the C defense.
It's a lot slower the second half compared to how NKT played attack. Put a lot of bodies onto C as well. Zarwao did spot, I think, 2 players already. Haven't spotted out where Darf might be. So gonna turn their attention away, maybe. Ooh, catching Alert, pushing up there. Huge stuff coming from Budimeister. He's done this a lot.
Oh, Buddy here.
This way! Take this! I'm out of here!
Both smokes intact and RRQ Academy looking to engage towards B. No, they
Oh.
sell it, but at the cost of Icy. He melts.
He melted as a double trip as well. They broke one, but where is the other? Zrip waiting in the wings right now. They did get the trip. They get the trip down as well. 30 now, here comes the rush. Dark rush through here. Doesn't matter if there's any util or not. From heaven, Zrip comes down and steals away 2. Zarwao, yeah, it's enough to get 1. But the bodies, the damage have been done. It's not enough. In a 1v3, that's a lot to worry about right now. That's a double swing forward means that Woody is not going to be able to survive this.
Salamat,
NKT,
thanks.
they're back online.
They have made the adjustments.
Not a fan. Go, go, go!
Now they are ready to potentially close out the map. RRQ Academy 5 behind.
shoot.
Not
Easy enough.
impossible.
Gotta go!
But with what NKT has been showing, it is a difficult endeavor to say the least, right?
Planted.
Soko Soda also getting that like fade kill, rather that fade away kill, made it so much easier. Now they didn't have to worry about that immediate like A-Link presence if B was left. vulnerable. Woody does have a Rolling Thunder here. And if they can scout out that A has been quite bare, this could be a fast hit.
Rush up forward here for Dav, and he's stunned. He sends a relay bonus to really slow down and give himself a bit of space, and he does quite so. But he's still not done, waiting in the wings, in the smokes.
Off your feet.
Probably suspects it. A flash to really set his teammate up for success, but the amount of bodies here for the team is a bit much here. A swing out means that Dark will know the timing's a bit off here. The Hunter's Fury to really clear out NKT. A lot. Everything in the kitchen sink, thrown and boom love. Not able to hold at all. Soulful Soda gets the work, gets the taps. It's gross. And Nat's timing, I think Trip knows this.
Clean.
But Nats is just a bit sharper in RRQ Academy. They're bringing this game to a back and forth and denying NKT that match point.
My goodness. A lot of aggression here by NKT, looking to try to find like a timing again with these like swing outs. But
This goes here.
RRQ Academy been a bit sharper than that. Have pushed NKT
That
to
goes there.
this unstable buy now. They have Bucky, which what of all people Zrip would want to do it. I would have thought that they would have given it to the Neon. He is playing this tiny corner here. He might be expecting the explode, but this is a good point to, I think, kind of go back to. Sometimes when you play off hard reads all the time, you kind of get lost in these
Camera.
basically like one-way positions, right? Like for example,
He saw everything. That's a shotgun as well. A flash and he challenges, but Icy was very much waiting for him. Alert is waiting in the wings. They haven't been able to find an answer quite yet at all. Alert, nice shot to the head for Icy and Soulful Soda as well. And they make it work. Woody goes for 2. He's going phenomenal right now. The overdrive is online. The reload ball as well will be used. And he is going for a chase right now. The only thing he has in hand is that Sheriff. And against a 1v2, it's not going to be easy at all. As Woody, oh my god, he really recovered in that mid-round.
man, could have been dangerous, but I had to go back to what I was trying to say. Like, when you kind of play off hard reads all the time, you're also, in a way, overextending. Because you're committing to the fact that they're gonna commit too. And if they didn't check script, that could have been a disaster. But it was a gigantic if. Back to a more stable buy, though. Look at Darf. He is so bare. He is all skin and op at the moment.
And right now, RRQ Academy is just really making it fast. You send Icy up to make a lot of presence, a lot of noise, rush through, get some information, make him a human drone if you want to, and Alert demolishes him.
Whoa.
The whole players of RRQ Academy are completely lit, and NKT are happy to oblige to shoot back. And Nats is alone. Against a 5, not gonna be easy as well. He's flashed. And also wallbanged to death, and NKT finally make their way onto match point.
Match
The
point.
move counter goes up by 1 more again. And again, maybe RRQ Academy had a timing read here. They probably thought that they might just use B as the rotating target. But no, they ran into the stack here. RRQ Academy now down. Not necessarily a lot, but NKT are just 1 away from taking Haven. And this is supposedly the RRQ Academy pick. Maybe this is to size up the opposition to see the type of executes they want to run, the type of rhythm, but what are we doing?
Wait, what? Boom won that despite the stunts. He has 11 HP, but NKT as well have so much all economy. Quick to TP to find some information at all, finds nothing. Actually, he's gonna just TP here. Hopes to find someone amidst of this rotations. There's a trip here as well, so he shouldn't make any noise, especially with that amount of HP. So the RQ Academy are stuck. Yeah, a lot of time to work with, but you gotta decide and quick.
Oh my goodness. What an unfortunate whiff. Hopefully that doesn't like disorient the rest of the team too, because there is that chance where you just kind of want to immediately patch it up just so you can reset. But cool, calm, and collected is RRQ Academy.
Quick to just put in utility onto the right side of the site as well, but NKT were ready for it. Okay, quick trades for both these teams, and now here comes the Euro theft. Positions known. The op will come online. But Darf will just swap it out, and Nuts was just ready
player
for
standing.
that. And Nuts playing ring around the Rosie in the entirety of this site. All economy
30
be
seconds left.
damned. 1v2 with only 11 HP. It's a lot to ask for. The timing just better. Nuts! There's a reason why you're named the most consistent player in RRQ Academy.
They stay alive despite the struggles, despite the many roadblocks, and despite, or they're in spite of the weapons and that whiff. They managed to ride off Nats' momentum. Still, once again, it might be a heavy thought in their minds. They're only one away from dropping Haven. They have to keep it cool. They have to keep it collected.
Scanning ahead. Shot done.
Util set
I'm
up
outta
as
here.
well, and RQ Academy have a bit more space to work with. But quick rotations
go.
coming in from NKT. 3 bodies just really slow things
out.
down. The relay bolt and a swing over. A lot of question marks just because of that fast lane as well, but it cannot stall them forever.
Taken out.
Nice headshot, Darf. Ooh, quick to find Booty Meister. He tries to do it again, not able to. Now he's waiting. Stunned as well, and Darf looking to chase. Zarwao hears the sound of footsteps as well, so he's just going to slowly move away, and he's smoked out. Could give access to a gun for that Neon player.
It's gonna be bait, though.
But there's 3 players waiting outside. I think he suspects it, decides to move back.
Oh man.
Look at this hold
One
from
Love.
Palm One Love.
Has smoke up too.
He does. The op is resolving. They know exactly where he is. Nat's good for one. Alert finds one as well. But RRQ Academy, the better guns are doing a lot better as well. The overdrive demolishes the rest of the team. And NKT once again, question marks all around
30
here.
seconds left.
Lucky in hand wants to steal
Spike
away a
planted.
gun. Oh no, walks straight into his heart. Wow, shock dart.
Go, go.
All right, RQ Academy, we see it. We see the effort. NKT, you better calm down, or RQ Academy is gonna rob you of your lunch money here. Darf did land an impressive shot, but like you said, there just wasn't enough
30 seconds
firepower in that round to just kind of stand their ground here. Zerp had an idea. Does look like NKT are gonna talk it out, see if there's any quick adjustments that they can make. But overall, yeah.
I was about to say, it's quite a late timeout. I would have thought they would have called this a while back, you know, especially since they were losing so many rounds in a row. But now is crucial, especially if you want to deny RRQ Academy off that overtime, especially since Nats as well look really hot right now.
That they do. And, you know, maybe this is also like just to kill the rhythm just a little bit for RQ Academy, just to get that adrenaline settled for everybody. Because, you know what, sometimes when you see 12, sometimes when you see you're 1 away from winning, or, you know, the 99% mark basically, you tend to get a bit rabid. Maybe a coach is just trying to settle everybody in and just be the guiding hand. Like, hey, calm down. You're 1 defense away. Take it slow. Take it 1 frag at a time.
There.
Just like,
I'm out of here.
let the round play out. Don't force anything. Because I feel like there were signs of that for NKT too. Some of those positions that they were trying to occupy, it felt like it was going to be, it's either you lose the duel or I just outright don't exist.
Yeah, the trip on B as well, gone. Some information gathered, but this time around, NKT decides to gamble. That's 4 bodies onto C site, with 1 player just really hanging around B. They might be a good read, but they're
Right here.
vacating the site here because the lack of information on A just left them questioning.
Whoa, neon peak.
Here.
Yeah,
Looked
there we
funny.
go.
Camera
Pinged it.
taken out.
The drone as well to set them up for success. Find some information on the backside here. Zrip waiting. The fast lane as well will be used, but the sprays coming from Zarwar has
they
just
know?
been massive. Darf will fall. And Zrip still
Nowhere
holding
to run.
onto that backside. Hunter's Fury as well, just really chunk them down, get some information. A body has been found, and even a kill.
Boom.
Sokol Soda cannot hold. And it's looking very dire for NKT. Holding,
Foolish.
nice headshot. He goes for 1 more as well.
30
Cannot
seconds
win the crucial
1
aim
enemy
duels.
remaining.
In RRQ Academy, when it comes to these post plans, when it comes to space taking, they're doing a lot of due
Spike
diligence.
planted.
And NKT, once again, what are you gonna do here, Alert? With only 1,000 creds, a good call would be to save. You want to be able just go to like the next round with at least some weaponry to deny that overtime. But at least he still tries to make it expensive.
One more frag. He's gonna go for it, but no. He will once again go for that safer rotate, or rather that safer play. Maria, Meister. He knows where alert could potentially be. Just miss each other here on that timing. Once again, RQ Academy. You're just slowly ramping this up. He hears him too.
Yeah, he does. I'm mostly just questioning here, like, you get the gun, you weren't able to hold on to that round, and yeah, I guess for RRQ Academy, there's a reason why this was a map pick. They are really cooking on that A side. Yeah, a bit slower on the defense side, but attack, execution-wise, it's massive. Look how they approach the site here with the utility. It's so many layers when it comes to the executions. You have two players at the backside, the players in the front line already on that site as well. And because they only had control of the front of site, what they did was just really just spray through those smokes, catch a body off guard, and that's it. When everything starts to fall apart for NKT.
3 rounds apiece. Plays 3 rounds in a row.
There.
Does look like they still want to double down on this B site. They might actually find Soko Soda before anything happens here.
Wait a minute, he barely survives that, but he just immediately, they try to just flush him out of platform. They threw a lot onto him as well. He just sidesteps it. Very dangerous play, but still manages to just really hold on to that area.
He can actually pop ult molly himself. So he resets back to 100, but he doesn't have his molly anymore.
I was using to slow it down, and Darf, his position's looted. He has to run away for his life, and Alert steals away his arm. Hard util gone already. Darf so low, rushes away with his life. Knows exactly where he is. The Rolling Thunder will be used. He's pushed all the way to the backside. Paranoid as well. He cannot defend himself. He cannot shoot back.
Way, right?
They're suppressed. And we get the plant.
Planted.
It's a 3v4. Soko Soda barely alive.
Here.
Waits for the flashes, the smokes to go down. Quick TP into the smokes, and IC knows exactly what the play is. They spray as well. Paranoid cannot push through. Time ticking. Has to find a crucial play. And Drip goes nuclear. Soko Soda all loaded 1v2, 15 HP left. Time ticking. He sprays, but it's not enough.
Overtime.
And somehow RRQ Academy drag this to overtime.
This map has been so fast. I didn't even realize we're at the end of regulation. But now, NKT, they couldn't weather the storm. Stuck in the Soldier. Beautiful stuff here by RRQ Academy to survive.
Last player.
Unfortunate, really.
Right there.
We do see why this is statistically like an attacker-sided map, but still, I see with the ChallengersSEA NKT might just go for maybe a garage hit here.
Right there.
Or just kind of default again. They had
Keep
a
up
lot
the
of
pressure.
success
Right there.
wrestling A-Long away from RQ Academy. See if it's gonna pop up again for overtime.
Nice shot to the head here. Budimeister playing this off angle to perfection. He's flashed, but it doesn't matter. He doubles down instead. Smoke just to keep them at bay. NKT, you already lost one crucial player super early. My question is, how exactly going to be recovering in this mid-round?
Oh man. NKT, they just did not, or they don't look like they're in the same form. Maybe they ran out of adjustments. They will get Dark to go in here. Oh.
This is a crucial shot. Woody still holding on to garage side as well, and Darf was just waiting in the wings. Quick to find him. Makes a lot of noise as well. Hoping to pull away the attention and rotations. Waiting on to C. Sorry, A. This is what I think that really interesting. That backside there with the trips as well. A high flash. Zarwal still very much up there on Heaven's side. He sprays. He gets two!
Spike down A.
Doesn't
One
matter
enemy
whether it be a
remaining.
0 point or not. He is sharp as heck. And this is an anchor. With a Euro tap on line. Drop is
30
alone.
seconds left.
Challenges it. Wants to try and see whether I can find Icy. A jump peek forward, and he tag teams it with Budimeister. RQ Academy, they take the lead.
Switching sides.
Crazy
Match point.
stuff there by Nat. I love that call to just swing out. He saw the knife come from the camera. So he just decides to swing
Spike
this.
down A.
Also
One
great recon dart, by the way, just to get that extra gun away from him, allowing him to get that nasty, nasty 3-piece. RRQA Academy one away from defending their map. NKT looking a little lost. They just don't have the type of control that they once had. And they have been getting shredded to bits for God knows how long now.
Gotta give it to RRQA Academy for their tenacity here. And Boom One Love waiting in the wings here. Quick TP forward, wants to play a more aggressive angle, but he's alone. No one to really trade him, unless from the backside itself. Whew. Woody Meister.
Right, back to the drawing board for everybody. NKT, they're comfortable leaving this side with just a pair of tripwires to be their warning system. B for Bear, apparently. Nobody home. But now, this is gonna make the transition to really any of these sites that just more clunky. RRQA Academy, they're sending Nats to scout this out, but he doesn't find anything or anybody.
Oh,
That
alerts.
timing just doesn't work out.
Yeah. It's just a lot more fortunate on the
Revealing
left
area.
side, but they still double down onto that B site. That's a TP and Zrip spamming the heck out of everyone. And
30
Zarwal
seconds
IC
left.
make it look good. Alert is here. Alert still punishes. It's a 2v3 advantage at RRQA Academy side. Alert in the corner here, but it's a short. He didn't play. So cool
down,
Soda
B.
all alone, forced to be the hero. What are you gonna do here, buddy? Forced away by that aftershock. That's his plan.
Time.
Pop flash forward here, but where to go here? Look at the right place. He
Spike
sprays, he
planted.
whiffs! And RRQA Academy make the unthinkable happen!
At this point, because for the longest time, Sage has only really received nerfs. I mean, you know, for all the old heads out there, you guys remember how powerful the original slow orb was. There was like no point, or rather, there was no game at that point where there wasn't a Sage. Sage was so ridiculously powerful. I remember a split, the OG split with OG
Yeah.
Sage.
Yeah.
There was no way you're getting onto B. There's just absolutely no way.
Yeah, I mean, as of late, we're seeing a lot of Sages on this map as well. We saw Paper X use it at one point. Fnatic was a big fan of Sage on this map as well. Now, understandably so. Putting a really insane aimer like Nats on there, I think it could be something to behold. Regardless, coming into this one here, NKT throwing out the shock darts and the nades as well, but Booty Meister with a great opening down to backside was ready to spray through his wall. Pays dividends, and a lead shredder from 2 ends here for Woody. Gets 2 to his
down
name.
A.
Rush for here
One
is
enemy
icy.
remaining.
And Soko Soda is still very much online. For Booty Meister finds him. So RRQ Academy, they take the pistols. I have to say that RRQ Academy has been really insane on these pistol rounds.
They really have been. And this could honestly launch them into yet another good string of rounds here, because NKT is really not the type of team to force up, at least from what we've seen.
Spike
Wow,
down
man.
A.
There's really nothing too crazy about these comps either. I forgot to highlight that these are just tried and tested. We're not getting the Harbor, we're not getting the Waylay, we're not getting some of these like newer age stuff. But we're getting the good old Viper Wall. If you walk through it, you will be shot.
Quick push forward here. Booty Meister gonna be punished for his over-aggression, but it's still Woody over on the other side here. But little does he know, Alert has pushed all the way onto CT side. It's dangerous. I see. Very much ready for him as well. So Kulsura rush forward here, and NKT, their tagline has always been, when push comes to shove, we just push. Zarwar, Nats 1 each as well. Zrip still on site. The timing's coming in from NKT has been really good, if you ask me. Boom One Love all alone here, and in a situation where you don't have a proper gun, it's not gonna be easy.
No.
Rendered solo right now. Oh my god, he sidesteps one of the shock darts. It doesn't matter because he has his teammates watching his back with a better gun as well. No, for One Love! Oh my god, that could have gone very, very badly. RRQ Academy still barely survived the round by the skin of the teeth, only bringing forward that outlaw.
I wonder if they're actually just gonna go for a full upgrade here. Or if they're gonna go the opposite route and just go full conservative. Because they lost so much. They only, what did they save? Like an outlaw or something? Either way, right? NKT, they potentially have an easy round ahead of them, just like statistically speaking. But they also can't bully their way onto A, I think. I think this is probably one of those... it is one of those maps where ecos can be equally as dangerous if the team remains stuck and not contest like belt control or like a floor, even 410. It looks like RRQ are gonna do exactly that. They're gonna let NKT walk in, pop that wall, and hope for the best, basically.
Meister is holding on the line here. They peek out. The head could be popped here. So Cool Soda looking to peek out
Right
as
here.
well. Exactly where they are. Oh, high-low and IC. Buddy Meister one
down
each.
A.
It went terribly in the beginning of the round here for the execution for NKT. Losing two so
Oh my
early as
gosh.
well. That was a meat grinder, and RRQ Academy know exactly how to play this. But you have Zrip here walking out onto B long. There is Nats waiting there. They're gonna go for a chase here onto B. Try and pincer
Might.
there. Could be massive.
30
I mean,
seconds
they have
left.
the weapons now, so they have all of the space in the world, and they actually kind of box NKT in unless they plant for Snowman, but it doesn't seem to be the case. They really want to control green here and be
Not
long.
exactly where the other members are as well. Throw forward here. Nice swing out by Darf as well. And I see he's paranoid, cannot push forward. Forced to just buy a bit more time. A one-way does not help either here. Zip gets a nice headshot. Finds his counterpart. Budimeister rallies. Quick trade. As Darf still holding on lines. They haven't spotted him out quite yet here. Goes for the push and the spray is good. One more kill forward. A very expensive round, but NKT still gets it.
Poison's off. They had their
Oh my goodness.
Now it's my turn.
Very close though. Expensive is what it was, but I think RRQ should be happy with the result of that because now
Right here.
they're not gonna have, or at least like NKT's not gonna be at full power. They're gonna be experiencing maybe less armor or
One enemy
missing a
remains
piece of utility, maybe not even using a main rifle here.
Woohoo! Timer's back online.
There we go. 12 seconds before we get the action back on the road. RQ Academy, they are working with the op here. We haven't really seen too much op action today, or at least nothing too crazy. In fact, it was kind of like a unlucky charm for most of the day.
Look at the beeline they're doing through mid here. They just walk up, find Woody, take him out. A lot of control coming in from Tube as well.
No
Nats
more.
at least equalize, and so does Zhar. Wow. Okay, wow definitely is part of his name, I guess. You just walk up, get a kill. Regardless, make sure kitchen's free. Spike hasn't been planted quite yet. They still haven't moved away from mid side.
Your duty is not over.
Revive is
also
back
really-
online as well. Oh my god, that's a Sage! A revive and a rush forward.
remaining.
Zarwa's deep position will note
Right here.
where So Cool Soda is. And NKT,
destroyed.
they're scrambling. They came in through mid. The turrets fall, that's still information regardless. And Zrip all alone.
That's
No
crazy.
side of the spike as well. So I think the call might just be to survive for a good 40 seconds. It feels like a lifetime.
They're gonna be hunting for him. They don't want this this economy to have any semblance of like staying power. I'm really confused why he
30
walked
seconds
out
left.
of orange like that. But again, it's easy to say that as a broadcast talent because we can see everything all the time. So maybe there was a lead there perhaps.
Oh yeah,
Icy
no
gets
mercy.
one.
No guns given. Third point on the board here for RQ Academy. Okay, Sky. We don't play Icebox.
Maybe this was to give them a false sense of hope.
At the same time, there has to be a reason why this team chose Icebox as well. My question is whether or not they're going to be cooking in the second half, or maybe they're just still trying to figure out how to break through defenses.
Either way, regardless if they had reps or not, RRQ are doing a solid job of just doing the basics. Let's not get scat or let's...
Okay, that was a bit too greedy here, Nats.
Sorry. Yeah.
Disregarded and disrespected the recon there just for an orb, a bit much. One body less to work with as well. Has a bit of control as well. 4 rafters and so cool. So that nice headshot to Zarwal to punish him.
Screen down.
They're not done quite yet. Meister builds up the space. Fortunately for him, not able to transfer those shots.
Player standing.
And NKT, they completely collapse. Spots ahead, Icy.
Spike
Yes,
Blades
Blades.
are online here. It's 1v3. A lot to worry about as well. In a retake, you have knives, yeah. Really peeking him. And Alert knows exactly where it's coming from. A thrifty for NKT to claw their way back into the game.
Ooh, up down on Icy, no Blade Storm either. RQ looking to kind of run up the momentum and do everything it takes to defend this lead. That's the thing too. If you don't have reps, sure you can have a few impressive rounds, sure you can have an early lead, but eventually you're gonna get exhausted in terms of just like trying to make things up on the fly. Especially at this level where everybody's kind of exposed. Not even kind of, everybody's exposed to almost every trick in the book. It's just a matter of identifying it. Weaker weapons, RQ Academy. Dark immediately goes into Snowman.
Oh no, Booty Meister hasn't his spot out quite yet. He's hiding in the pits of his own smoke. Finds nothing quite yet. Looking to strike. He rushes forward, hoping to catch someone off guard here. Didn't manage to see his rip quite yet as well. He's watching flank.
Spike planted.
Oh, timing is bad. But he's gonna hide himself away. Okay, here we go. His rip timing's good. Gets the headshot. His teammates react before him. Nats, Woody, 1 each there with those shares. But NKT also shoot back. Icy's position is noted as well. They can make it a little bit more competitive. Maybe pop that pit if they want to. But I still understand that they do have the weapons advantage here. They don't want to really use that advantage too early. The ult too early
One
here.
enemy remaining.
An off angle to find Zarwal. Woody still makes it a bit annoying, but Boom One Love goes huge here with the 3.
Man. Almost a checkmate at that point once we saw the wall come up and everybody was corralled into a corner. No other avenue. They got 2.
remaining.
That's okay. Yeah, I think they got like 3. But going back. Up again on Icy side. We talked about how this has been pretty much an unlucky weapon. It's actually Nats not running any armor here because
Don't get in my way.
did drop that up for Icy, I think. This is a very big risk. Sure, you have a heal, but you're not gonna be able to stop the aim punch once it's coming towards you.
Here's the hold.
Take flight.
You should.
Oh, give him a lot of space. Woody Meister, that is a risky play! You find one. Quickly trade it out. Boom One Love taking a lot of damage. Valdermal does well. The Hunter's Fury will be ripped here from Zar. He was able to cut for 1 or 2 too far his value previously, and he does.
remaining.
Woody
Spike down
dancing around
A.
the site. Really hard for NKT to be able to find some form of hold at all. Alert stuck in a corner, could find a bit of space and info as well. Steps away from the range of that recon, but the swing is good. Zar reads him like a book. And RRQ Academy snatch away that momentum one more time.
Level heads until we're home, yes? Good.
That is just unfortunate, to be honest. But I also...
Take flight.
Who would expect the Viper to do that? Like, let's be real here. Woody just straight up, you know what?
One enemy.
I am tired of this. No backing out. We are gonna take this fight head on. And we're gonna keep the hold A simulator going. I mean, that's pretty much the game plan for Icebox. Is there A good? No? Keep hitting it. Is there A bad? Yes? Keep hitting it.
Oh no, great opening by Nats as well. He already has the res online if his teammates were to fall. So not a shortage of bodies. But still one more time, NKT looking to go straight onto that A side. The shock does come through, which means that one more time, the utility will be broken. But Zara through the smoke, waiting for the right timing here. Takes a bit of chip damage with the lockdown online. Forced to bring out the Hunter's Fury as well. They break it, but they are holding on to the corners as well. Darf and Zrip making nice crossfires. Zrip for 2.
Welcome to my world.
And finally, the pit will be online.
Icy might want to swap out for a rifle here just to have a bit more front-facing
Wait
firepower.
a minute. Buddymeister,
Not again.
the timing is good to find Zrip. They just have to find the Viper in the pit. They don't know that one more is playing the
enemy
long
remaining.
game here. Sokol Soda
Player
sprays
standing.
is good. Buddymeister, last man standing. The shock dart comes through, 1 HP left. He still has one more to work with, which is the recon. They spray him. He goes, and all he needs to do is just one shot to the face. And Buddymeister falls. NKT make this super competitive.
What they do. Close though. That Woody popping his ult and then forcing out the counterplay and just kind of letting everybody swarm in just to see if the scramble would go in their favor here. Zerb won that round essentially for the
enemy
team.
remaining.
Also, Sokol Soda. Great job of finding the Tracer in the pit.
NKT, this time around, it's gonna be a heavy execution on to be where this time around you have Buddymeister already stationed there, waiting for the right time.
Right here.
And Zara already getting a lot of information just for pushing out onto A as well, which means that it's enough for the call for them to see that it's gonna be a B side execute. Icy, unfortunately for him, not able to find that right
Scanning ahead.
timing as well, so they know that it's gonna be a pincer.
Right here.
Waiting for the smokes, a nice pick off onto alert as well. Woody will fall. Sokol Soda click on that. And that pushes forward! That's a
Spike
very
down,
aggressive
B.
play. Ballsy, in fact, denying that plant. And Icy alone here in a very aggressive angle. He does at least have that dash.
Not
Not anymore.
anymore.
Yep, the one speaking him. Don't have to go aggressive. Quick reposition as
Last
well.
player standing.
Nice spray,
No.
Sokol Soda and Zrip. Gonna get one each here. I have to say, RRQ Academy, a bit of patience would have given them so much value.
The spike was in no man's land, but I get the idea. They knew they had a body disadvantage, but you know, you could make a case. What if they just waited for the second plan, try to fight it while it was a clean 2v2? And it's these types of things you have to, you know, make on the fly. You have to make these types of calls off just sheer feel and judgment. RRQ Academy, they're still not too deep in the hole. They're only down one round.
A lot of presence here down mid. Woody's timing is just not so great. Darfa's very much aware. Got spotted out.
Man.
You know he's there. Nats, he still wants to go a bit more aggressive. Taken down.
Shadows traveling.
Gonna smoke it out.
Not ready yet.
Let's give them an idea that they're gonna be coming in through mid still. Buddymeister holding,
Spike
waiting. Gonna play inside of his orb one more time, and Alert will be able to go and find some form of value.
Placing.
Eventually, it is gonna fall. Buddymeister is
Enemy
stuck in a corner, flushed out of its own smokes. Nice shot to the face, but Sokol Soda makes it quick and easy. NKT take the lead, or maintain the lead rather. 2-round deficit for RRQ Academy to play catch up.
They'll have res available, but you know, RRQ Academy, they're not necessarily banking
Enemy remaining.
or leaning on that ultimate too much. I will have to say though that normally I don't talk about the whiffs too much, but if Woody landed that shot, that would have looked so different. Could have potentially picked up a rifle, retracted just a little bit, and waited for NKT to kind of re-aggress. So far, NKT, I think their struggles have actually been trying to break through A.
I mean, I can see what RRQ Academy is trying to do here. They put a lot of bodies onto mid just to really challenge the aggression coming from there. It's just that those major aim jewels are not able to recover from as well. And on top of that as well, you know, you have when the flood happens, NKT, they make it really, really strong. With Buddymeister, the only one on the line, he's been quite a one-dimensional if you ask me, just playing inside the orb, and I think that NKT has finally got a whiff of that as well, so he has to find a different strat on how exactly he wants to approach this.
You know, for a team that doesn't play this map, apparently, they're doing pretty well, like all things considered.
Yeah, pretty competitive, no?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if this map is still attacker-sided. But if I double check that and see that's the case, RRQ is really not doing too bad. They're only 2 rounds behind. And Icy again back on that operator, being a bit more far forward towards mid. Could box in NKT if they get the correct information, but nope, everybody's being passive. What pieces of utility do they have? Zrip actually has that lockdown, but I think they're saving it for the post plant. Want a free walk up here?
Oh, that's a
Poison's
nice
off.
off angle. Brings out the
You'll see
poison.
one of them.
No. Yeah, he spots one out, but not the kill. Not the outcome he wants. Has to be a bit
You
more
should
patient.
run.
One more time. Here comes the lockdown as well, just to give a bit of more space. My question is whether RRQ Academy would actually respect that.
Poison orb
I actually
remaining.
think Icy should get locked down and bait it, but again, they don't really know who's where.
There we go. Great
That's
opening
Woody.
there by Woody. Finds Rip
Spike
quickly
planted.
as well. Shock dart to
Poison's
really
off.
quickly find Poom One Love. The smoke will eventually dissipate here. They're just side by side. The only thing separating them is this lack of vision. And Darf, oh my god, peeks into kitchen. Straight away runs away with 2. And Alert quickly trades his teammates. But still, a 2v2 regardless of everything. Woody's position noted as well. Slowly making his way up here, and Darf, his timing could be phenomenal if he just actually plays in this corner. Do they clear
Barrel.
him is the question. The gun barrel has been seen. Woody made some
enemy
notes as well. They don't clear the corner. Icy is alone in the corner. They spray him. He's pincered. Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna
enemy
play?
remaining.
He runs away with his life at the very least, but not the round.
0% win rate with the operator on the retake. Unlucky.
Last round.
Icy
before
lands
the
a nice shot here, but not enough to dislodge NKT from their perch with the amount of credits they have. Darf, my goodness, what a
enemy
swing into
remaining.
kitchen here, as well as capitalizing
One enemy
on that
remaining.
back turn kill. RQ. Now we are seeing a lead that NKT would, has been built off the amount of reps. I think, what do you say? They had like 20 games? Although the most recent one was like Zerka so long ago.
Yeah, it's been a while. Both teams, just heading into this game with question marks. Icy, oh my god, very dangerous game they're playing. But RRQ Academy somehow still manages to make it work. Boom, One Love falls. And now they're going for the hunt. Zrip's
call.
util broken. But where exactly is the killjoy? Has to be somewhere close here. Could swing out and get one. Does just that. Quickly traded out by Bootymeister. But still, the plant is done.
Spike
Brought back
planted.
online by Nats as well. But still, Hunter's Fury found. Used. Finds nothing this time around. Darf quick to find out Woody. But still, trying to find the
Scanning
crucial
ahead.
headshots here. Trying to find those kills. Just really lessen down the firepower. Do they check Cold Soda here? They don't. And he's immediately challenged.
Wow.
Deleted. He finds 2. I
One
see in the
enemy
corner.
remaining.
Finds it. But still, rushes up forward. Where exactly is
enemy
this
remaining.
duelist? And it's enough. Darf so low. Does he peek? Gets a tap. But where exactly is he? He swings out. He gets the kill. And Darf goes huge with a 3. NKT makes it an 8-4.
Switching sides.
Crazy. And now NKT have an even bigger lead. Just gotta remember, can't let it go. I like the value off that res here, but this one unchecked corner spelled doom for RQ Academy. They're getting a lot of the first kills, but once again, it's the same thing. They're just not converting off this body advantage. Welcome back, ladies and gents. As Tash Bunny whispers in my ear to bring us back in. I would also like to say that RQ Academy cannot go out on a whimper on this map. They had a very loud comeback. They would want to make some similar noise, especially going into, I'd say, a disadvantage. Oh man, come on, dude.
Gets the wall plant. That's exactly what you want to do with the Sage early at the very least.
Scanning ahead.
Now, how is this retake going to work here? An alert, decayed as well, but he still rallies. Wow, and his teammate are just going to tag team off each other. Gets the kill with the shock down onto Icy. Boom One Love rushes forward just to take a bit more space. Somehow managing to let a crucial headshot onto Zar. Wow. Tap one more
player
time.
standing.
Nats tries to hold down the line. Can't do so quite yet. The bodies fall. They get the defuse. Woody Mices tries to spray, but unfortunately for him, oh my god!
My armor
jumps down, lands 2 shots perfectly, and saves the pistol. RRQ Academy, their pistol still very much intact. 2 for 2 for this map.
Undefeated in the pistol round. Let's see what they can muster up with this early momentum. Such a close call, though. And
Clutch.
oh, well, no reaction. You know what? Just another double kill, I guess.
Another day for the GOAT.
True. To me, it was just another Monday. It is Monday. Oh no, it's actually Tuesday. But we focus back onto the game here. Icy with the Vandal. NKT, they're trying to lay some traps here, especially with Zrip being so far forward. But RQ, they're just kind of lingering here. I don't think they saw anything too interesting towards A, but for some reason NKT also kind of swarm away from B.
Okay, tries to get some from info here onto long. Oh god, NKT chose wrong here. Bodies all piled up onto A. I think NKT wants to play retake one more time.
I have the spike.
And a plant as well. Nats wants to play a bit more aggressive angle here.
He's looking for it, but time is winding down again. I think NKT just don't want to give any ult orbs away, so they're just gonna relax.
Look how
Darf
Booty
might be a
Meister
bit-
is.
Yeah. Oh,
Toxins going
I
up.
don't think anything's gonna happen this round anymore.
They're just gonna die to spike, I think. They don't really want to challenge this either. Maybe we can get away with one here as well. Alert's still waiting. Crosshair done. 1 shot to the head and a trade for that. So at least these 2 players will be getting away with 1 ult on each. Round still falls into RRQ Academy. And one more try. This was a deja vu
Okay, we know the drill.
to the last map.
Stick to your roles and we'll crush it.
My word. RQ? That's 2 rounds away now. But the thing is, like, NKT, their latter half of that first half was just that much better. RQ Academy, sure, they can kind of leverage the pace. It's only 2 rounds.
Fight!
But again, those reps just have been the biggest thing here. I honestly feel like this map was decided even before we got into it. But I'm down for surprises. I'm down for
Oh.
upsets, I guess.
I love that slow orb.
Poison's
Just
off.
really disallows for NKT to swing out onto long. Lulls them into a false sense of idea that the hit will be that B site when that was never really the
Placing
case for
swarm
our
grenade.
Academy at all.
Ooh, that clears out anybody under Woody there.
Here.
RP's very of that window.
Very
Both teams
fixated
just
on it.
yeah.
I was about to say that he's very fixated on the area, you know, especially since B, they made presence onto B. They thought that he's gonna be coming in from kitchen. Oh, this timing could be good. He finally looked away here.
Toxins
Darth
going
could be
up.
trouble if Booty Meister decides to push out just a little bit more.
Cover
No,
going
it's gonna
out.
be an A push as well. Haven't seen one quite yet. I see here all alone in no man's land. Booty Meister, great opening to find Poo One Love, but Alert will find his counterpart. Breaks the wall already. In the corner here, Woody makes a lot of damage onto one of the members, and Alert still
down
finds
A.
his one. Wow, that's a nice pickup as well, and a nice no scope with the Marshall before finally going down.
enemy
But
remaining.
Soul Soda is gonna be quickly found as well here, and finally it's a 2v1. Supposed to be the round going into NKT's hand. They have the weaponry, they
10
have the guns,
seconds left.
but RQ Academy playing a great game of smoke and mirrors, and they finally equalize this. Gets the plant as well, not quite. 1 round off still.
That was the bonus too.
Yeah,
So
conversion.
now, we're gonna see NKT work with pistols. I really feel like this is within the realm of possibility for RQ to steal us away. Wow. RQ Academy, fundamentally, they have really impressed. My goodness, NKT too. A lot of those scrambles trying to defend A.
Oh,
going their
great
way.
opening. Yeah, Sokol
No
Soda
more
tried to
Viper.
play a bit more aggressive as well, and Zrip,
Wow.
nice headshot to Zarwao. This player just making it so good right now. Our NKT just
Right here.
really trying their best to just break or just defend their win streak. Right now, last time they lost was all the way back in July against XOXO. Nicely still holding, waiting to see if anyone dares to peek him. Moves away. Alert, rushes, pushes, he falls, and Anats goes nuclear. Still one more to worry about, just shorting to the face, and RRQ Academy equalize. Here's an 8-8.
4 rounds straight unanswered as NKT have to gear up for yet another round here. They do have the operator, this time with clearing armor. This got so messy here. Nats were so ready to receive. And the fact that they just were kind of unprotected, no half shield, nothing like that, made it a whole lot easier. There is a res available in that, so possibly aggressive play is going to be promoted here. What else do they have? Is this going to be a quick execute? Alert trying to cover himself, but he will still get tagged.
Rendered only down to half HP, barely alive. Wall bangs are huge as well. Sends out some shock darts just to clear out the area. RRQ Academy have a different thing in mind here. Trying to put a lot of presence here onto mid. I think they kind of have an idea that there's going to be some people pushing out from mid. But the 1-2 come up online here. Zrip. The op finds his mark. Alert to find one, but Nats bringing back a body into the game one more time. So all not completely lost quite yet in terms of firepower. Knows exactly where the numbers are. He can be like here. Nats somehow sprays onto Jar quickly. Icy taking a lot of damage for that snake bite. But Zrip, what the heck is that? From the corner, will eventually fall. Taken down by Icy, Sokol Soda, and Alert, one each. A bit too aggressive, and NKT anticipating this mad scramble.
I thought we had full site control there. Maybe they try to go off tempo and just kind of patch off anybody trying to swing, but again, they have the body advantage. They stopped the threat of Zrip. They had the wall up too. So realistically, NKT had to be the one to show initiative. RRQ Academy only one away from Pit and Bladestorm, as well as Hunter's Fury. Orbs could be a prime target for them. Rip does have lockdown in case they want to turtle up and just play for the retake. But it also means that he has the responsibility of trying to avoid all these unnecessary fights and just staying alive. Still a lot more presence towards B-Long. They've been doing this for so many rounds now.
I see. Timing is just not in his favor. Darf a bit sharper, a bit quicker as well on that trigger.
Shadows traveling.
Sends up more smokes, another one way to replace that dying orb. Spots out Zarwao's legs. No, Zarwao somehow retaliates. Gets a heal as well. A top up, keeping him alive. Lockdown will be used.
They can honestly leave.
Poison orb.
They can leave. They can go to A if they want to as well.
Poison's
But nah.
off.
I can just really cut the noise and try and see whether or not they can go for a re-hit.
Here.
Sokol Soda decides to get a bit more active. They've definitely heard his footsteps as well. Nats watching him, just not fast enough. Sokol Soda will eventually be traded out by Zar. On the side already, catches Zrip in the middle of breaking his recon. What the heck is going on here, buddy?
It was on his foot. No way.
Wait.
No
He
way.
knows he heard alert. He definitely heard alert as well.
Welcome to my world.
The pit will be expanded. No, that is the worst time to go for a whiff. And Woody just decides to play a little bit more deep. Hell, the spray is good. Finally gets the mark in the end. Boom, one love finds his mark. Woody Meister, but 8's a lot of damage as well. Woody knows exactly where he is. He's just toying with him, wasting time. The shorty in hand is enough.
I have more tests.
And RRQ Academy equalizes 9-9.
This is a very intense game. I wouldn't say that there were a lot of like mistakes or anything, but the way that the scrambles have been working, it's just been so fun to watch. You know, Soko Soda had a great idea here, but somehow Zara still managed to pull that out of his hat and even made Zrip's day infinitely worse. My goodness. Oh man, if it landed on his knee, it would have been the perfect time to make a 10-year-old joke, 14-year-old joke actually. My goodness, we are old. Skyrim reference, by the way. RQ Academy. They still have Blade Storm, but one thing that we've noticed with them is that they just haven't been getting enough value of an icy initial hit. So now maybe they want to change fate, or maybe they want to keep going with the game plan. Everybody's been super good at cleaning up. Alert is aware that somebody's here. If he gets tagged up, what does he do? Does he dash forward?
Oh, quick trades as well. Alert and Zrip. But the one to come up on top here in the beginning is going to be NKT. They have a body above the rest. Dark's crosshair was definitely where it was supposed to be here. You know exactly he's somewhere in the backside. The wall is up. Oh no, he's boosted himself up on top here. Zrip, where are you going to go here? The timing is good. Finds Nat.
One enemy
and I see cannot hold on. Soko Soda as well. It's been so back and forth between these two teams.
That's expected, I think. NKT, this time they don't tempt fate. They just allow it to... Or at least they allow RRQ Academy to walk in and, you know, intercept them. Sometimes the hardest thing about A isn't necessarily getting onto the side, it's staying in it. There's just too many angles where you can get naded out. You can get mollied out. There's just too many avenues for the defender to box you in. I'm out on the RRQ Academy side. A few words here from Coach Sky, because they're very close to closing the series out.
Honestly, the trades have been phenomenal, but then you have one player in an off angle like Zrip who's just able to run away with two, and whatever advantage you had just suddenly gets gone. I would love to see a little bit more proactivity and taking a bit more space, denying NKT to be able to just really chunk them off one by one from angles that they are not anticipating. At the same time, I get it though. You know, NKT is a team that also just as tenacious when it comes to this retake and speed, so they have to note that as well.
NKT too, now they're changing gears just a little bit. They have been really aggressive, just like this technical pause. But, you know, the one thing that we did take away from that Haven matchup was if NKT just play safe and play these like non-committal angles, they actually just have such a high chance of recovering from the round. And I think Icebox is super... Well, no, I think Icebox allows that type of play, but what you are giving up is just the plant and just giving the post-plant advantage. You know. Tech pause time, I guess.
Raph, can you stop biting the cable, please?
I'm telling you, it's not me.
You sure you're not chewing it? Can hear you munching.
Yes. I assure you, my diet does not consist of copper wire and cables.
Alright, RRQ Academy here have two ults to play with, and they're very big impact ults as well. They have the knives, they have the lockdown to play with. But the same thing could be said about NKT here with the pit as well as the Hunter's Fury.
Rez on that side, not too far off. He has cooled down just a little bit these last two rounds, and Zara has taken the reins of being the volume fragger. Pops the Hunter's Fury.
Oh! Woody Meister probably fell asleep at the wheel there. I don't think that he was expecting Zrip to just really hang on to that area as well. But 410 fully in RRQ Academy's control. That wall is the only thing keeping them alive for the time being. The rush our Odin use will be able to just wall by the heck out of the backside. But the rest of the team completely waterfall and flood. Suddenly whatever advantage they had is just completely gone. Hoop One Love barely alive with only 6 HP. And that's a very expensive gun in his hands. Swaps out to a better gun, but Woody was very much anticipating where he's going to be coming from here. And that's the timeout conversion done very well.
Look at this. we do have res available very soon. One kill or one orb. Part of me is curious what would have happened if Boom just let that thing rip and just sprayed through the entirety of the second floor. I forget the call out of that. The second floor specifically. Let me just Google that up.
Get out of my
Either way,
Poison orb emitting.
we now have an actual danger zone for NKT to operate in. They have a judge and a bunch of pistols versus a pretty well-armed RRQ Academy. Now, one thing that we have to consider is how good they have been stopping this initial hit. Everything else, though, kind of questionable.
Same strat used as well. This time around, 2 bodies up there. And the whole side gets lit up. Zopul Soda somehow gets away with 2. RQ Academy, they rally back. They get 2 to their name. Zarwa with a shorty in the smoke. Timing is wrong, but he walks straight into his shock dart. And now Alert is all alone. The only sheriff in hand. We've seen insane 1v2s with the sheriff.
He doesn't know.
The dash is online. He swings out. Zarwa caught off guard. Knows exactly where Buddhimeister is. But Buddhimeister is a little bit more ready. RRQ Academy once again take the lead.
Oh my goodness. It's like we willed that round into existence. We talked about how good NKT is stopping the first wave. They did that. The second wave comes in, they get absolutely rolled over.
One enemy remains.
Now,
One enemy remains.
they did only have the pistols. If they had the Vandals or any of the main rifles, sure. Now, RQ Academy 2 away. NKT, a chance at equalizing this. They feel like their A-hit is a bit shaky, so they put their attention towards the opposite side of the world. Look how quickly the rotations are coming in.
Poison's off.
Buddhimeister maybe could find a transitional kill here.
Pareka was so good, and this time around you can sense a bit of hesitation coming in for NKT. They don't want to take this fight a bit too aggressively face on.
Res is up.
Yeah, the res is up as well. You have to really take out Zar to be able... Sorry, Nats. Just really deny that from happening. But RQ Academy is patient. And wait out that util hope that someone would go in for the peak, cutting up the noise. Buddhimeister's timing on mid could be massive as well. He does manage to catch one mid-rotating.
See what they can cook up here. High stakes, high tension. Icy first to jump in. NKT, what do you do?
There's the wall as well, but just stalled once again from the util. There's a turret there onto kitchen as well. He has to make sure to really sidestep it away as well. Despite all that noise and sound, no one has died quite yet. Oh, spoke too soon. Nats will be the one to fall, and so does Zar. Regardless, the plant goes down. The pit will be taken off as well. Icy, oh no. No man's land. Blinded as well. Lit up because of the utility.
Enemy remains.
Icy and Buddhimeister 1 each, but the same could be set up. Boom 1 and Darf. His timing is good. Gets a nice headshot, gets a tap, sees one. Tries to go for one more. He let go and still.
They let go!
I'm not sure what's going on here. Boom 1 Muff is just so low. Buddhimeister onto 4.
No!
And despite everything, NKT still win the round by the skin of his teeth.
Oh my goodness! That is a stressful watch, guys. You're barely out of the snake bite range. That could have been the round to push RQ into winning territory. But maybe, just maybe, we're gonna have another overtime banger here. Buddhimeister was so close, man. Look at that. You could see the edge of the decal. And now they have an economy in shambles. They're putting everything, including the kitchen sink, the house, the entire bank account on these pairs of vandals. Zarwa has to find a kill here, and he can't.
That's a tag. The off angle for Alert wasn't able to find value either with that Bucky in hand, but Alert saw his feet, and Buddhimeister always, as usual, quick to trade. RQ Academy making a quick beeline off that site. That lockdown has been so annoying to deal with, and they have to be a bit more patient this time around.
There's a retrievable weapon there somewhere. They could leave Nats to lurk this, get that res up. It is getting incredibly dicey for RRQ Academy. They have to relax. They have to take a deep breath. And remember, they still have 2 Vandals to work with. They don't have to rush this.
Scanning ahead.
Scan used as well, but the left side of me is completely out of control. Stripped to find Budimeister, but still IC brought back into the game. They're online. Puma and Love looking to just swing out. Takes a lot of damage. Woody was very much ready for them. And so is So Cool Soda and Darf. Sully, Zarwao, all
30
alone.
seconds left.
No gun in hand. Making a beeline just to get that plant onto B site. Not an easy task to do with a gun like that. Yeah, beginning of the game looked
Oh,
insane. Timing's good, but Darf is just better guns, more damage. What can I say?
my goodness. I was just talking about how dangerous it was to just kind of play that position. You were exposed on each side.
Match point.
Put them to sleep.
And I know that they're putting everything into this. Budimeister's been doing such a great job of keeping this team afloat. They do have pit. If they get that plant down and the pit, it's gonna be difficult. No Hunter's Fury. Nothing of that nature to really push this out of the way. No more res though. I feel like that's the biggest thing.
This time around, they set their sights onto mid side. Orb is there. Quickly breaks the recon as well, just to deny a lot of information. I think Budimeister wants to challenge, and Puma and Love knows the strat. Gets value for his work. But I see, oh my god, that double swing quickly shuts him down. So at least that's some hard info. Agent taken out.
Oh man.
But
I
alert
was about
isn't-
to say.
Oh, that off angle and that timing. Oh man.
I was about to say that would have been the perfect pick if Budimeister's still alive. No Sova with Viper's Pit is a nightmare to deal with. But no,
Toxins going up.
had to be an exchange like that. That is gonna put the flank on high alert. NKT's not really in a position to take this full brunt of the death threat. Alert, this could be it.
Oh man, he rushes out, but somehow Alert still falls despite that dash. The wall up in his area, and Darf on the side finds 2.
Spike
Swaps his
down
gun,
A.
needs to go for a
One enemy
reload right
remaining.
now, and Darf is going nuclear. He feels good, he feels hot. Icy challenges,
30
wins it in
seconds
the
left.
end. There's a 1v1. Needs to go to the backside. Here's Rip, is just better, and
Defenders
NKT
win.
run away with Icebox. Too close.
The Academy, man. Coach Kaya has been doing wonders to keep this team super sharp, especially with those post-pause conversion.
Yeah, but NKT as well. There's a reason why they have this much round differentials. There's a reason why they have an undefeated streak. And for RRQ Academy to be able to break that would mean the world to them. For now, let's see whether or not this streak continues as we go into this game. And Sky, well, he just replied to me. He said, we had no practice on Icebox. They came that close with no practice. Wow, that's incredible. And now let's see whether or not they can really bring it back here on Sunset. That's the reason why this map was floated. And it definitely isn't because So Cool Soda just walked up and get a 2.
We also saw a few problems with IC being the barrier breaker, so to speak, for RRQ Academy. Just couldn't find a lot of first kill success. Now it does look like they've navigated their way towards B, and oh no, Woody!
Oh,
And
that's
he's
not the way
coming.
we wanna
And he,
go.
yeah, and he
Wait,
felt
they
like a
just crossed
toy.
each other.
Spike planted.
Nice
That is
one.
good.
No.
No, Tondo, come on! Zrip
Stab
definitely
him.
heard the sounds here coming into market. This could be a very late backstab as well for Zrip. Spots out the back of Budimeister here coming in online. TP's onto site timing.
One
He's
enemy
good to find
remaining.
Zarwao. And they get the tiptoe. No. NKT, this is looking very, very dominant on this pistol. And they break the pistol draw that they had in the last map.
True meaning of fear.
RRQ Academy not looking as dominant on that pistol. But once again, we have talked about just the sheer effects of playing, what, 2 incredibly competitive maps in a row? And they weren't even fast maps either. They were all, to some extent, very methodical and just kind of thought out of. RRQ Academy looks to maybe steal a few frags here with these sheriffs and maybe the round. With full-on confidence by NKT. They know this is the speed that they've succeeded with.
Oh, some chip damage onto both players of RRQ Academy onto that site, and for some reason, Woody trying to get a bit more aggressive. Alert quickly deals with him, and so does Drip. Sar has landed some pretty insane shots here. His footsteps definitely noted by So Cool Soda.
Oh. Come on.
One enemy remaining.
NKT has so much control of the map here, coming in from mid, coming in from market as well, just really catching the members of RRQ Academy off guard, just allowing them to play off each other. Great Flawless, looking very dominant in the first 2.
2 up for NKT. RRQ Academy fully expect to take this bonus round into their hands just so they can maybe equalize this a little bit more. Maker Soda though did look a little sketchy there just for a bit, but we can find that conversion. The one thing that really sticks out to me too, Tash, is that the map choice for both teams, they're also default heavy. They could go either way, and I feel like those are way more exhausting than maps that are so execute heavy. Zarwow finds a freebie.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that happened here. Challenging the smokes. Now Woody, nice tap to the head, and so does Alert.
Spike down B.
The better weaponry finally gives them the value that they want here. And Boom One loves Drip. Stingers in hand. I think there was one Phantom on one of the NKT players as well, so they did take away that gun. It's pretty good.
Try to reassess what they can do in this round. I don't think they got rid of the market door, so that's going to be off the table. They might just have to maneuver to Boba, but we already have Bootymeister waiting in the wings for potential cross.
Oh no, he whiffed that, unfortunately for him. That's suppressed.
One enemy
The right
remaining.
timing, lands that crucial headshot. Drip alone could potentially be pincered and also netted, so it's just a matter of just spamming that wall for Nats. Took a bit longer than I expected, Nats.
Yeah, you saw the panic there. Oh okay, we're fine. We
So
have... Wait, what? Aren't you
like same, you know?
almost immortal these days, Tash?
Oh yes, not yet.
One enemy remaining.
Does it get better after immortal? No, it does not. It really does not.
I kind of wish I stayed in gold.
As a washed player myself, you know what I mean?
Oh.
I am so incredibly washed. It is just insane. That's why I'm here on the casting
Ooh,
desk.
that's perfect coming in from Zrip, but Darf as well. His late timing does catch the elevated position! And he sets himself up for success with his own utility here. Only 8 HP left, is limping, but it's enough! Done the damage already to take away a round from RRQ Academy. 2 versus 4. And Bootymeister's late rotation. Oh, this could be huge.
One enemy
Knows exactly
remaining.
where Woody is coming from here, as Bootymeister steals away a kill. The Prowler knows where exactly he could be, as Alert finds him in the end. No aces seen in the horizons.
I just want to get this series over with, and Darf has just been a key player for a lot of these winning moments. We saw that 2 multi-kill on Icebox. We saw him do just consistent damage in Haven despite losing. Now it looks like he's bringing back that type of firepower onto Sunset, making a lot of these fights incredibly awkward too. Now NKT, their strong points, or at least the strong points we were bringing up on map 1, was that they always have a moving defense. They never really run the same play twice, but it did become a bit of a double-edged sword. Hopefully they can convert a lot.
Oh man, that is not the play, my friend. Nats pulled them into his crosshair. So thank you, Cocoon, for that gift. 1 for 1. drip is so low right now. Woody barely gets out of dodge. And he's been tagged up. Puts the sound sensor just to play a bit more close. The smokes, the uncertainty, the util just locks down the entirety of this B side. But NKT, I think they would have doubled down.
They want to. They want to do this re-hit, but they are going to be waiting a minimum of like 35 seconds for this shield mesh to decay. They have a little avenue on the right. The smoke could actually be into the benefit of NKT.
Sensor down.
But they decide
Here
to make
comes a
noise.
trip. Oh, it hits everyone, and somehow Sokol Soda gets two! Just break through the smokes! The knife comes out. Woody Meister hasn't been noted quite yet. Land a crucial headshot it does. It's perfect onto Drip. Sokol Soda making sure to mind his head. And so does Poom One Love. A double swing could be bad. Megan making a triple swing. Makes it hard. Zarwell goes for two!
Ooh.
Makes it a 1v1. 2 bullets in the barrel. Decides to go for that reload. He has some time to play with. There are a few guns in the backside for him to take, but not gonna be easy at all. Especially to find his off angle here. I think Zarwell suspects it's gonna be there. And Alert wins it in the end. I have to say this made it very, very close despite it being Vandals against Sheriffs.
Look at this. We have the null command as well as the Nightfall available on the side of NKT. So if they choose to just outright bully a site without any chance of retaliation, they could combo that up. Yeah, that was really impressive for not Sokol Soda to find those two relatively blind kills here. A valiant effort by RRQ Academy to try and stay alive. Actually, it's pretty commendable considering they did have nothing but the lightly upgraded pistol. Now, things have stabilized just a little bit more. They might want to pivot off of Zarwow's Hunter's Fury here if they want to maintain this economy. NKT, I think they can smell the passive play brewing as well.
Here comes the null command online already. They also have the Nightfall to work with here, but Nat's looking to challenge it head on. Gets the initial hit onto Poom One Live. No clue where exactly one member left here. It comes online. He wallbangs the heck out of him, so the showstopper did not find dividends. And Woody Meister as well to follow up. So many layers on this defense, but he is not able to follow up. But yeah, he's kind of like left off the site. But the trip is good. Alert catches him in the end. Woody, they know he's close by as well. A quick TP into the smokes, and Poom One Love quickly makes quick work of Woody Meister. And it's a 2v3.
That kill on Alert was pivotal. They redirect the entire retake, and they've
30 seconds left.
They've completely sold it. And RRQ Academy, they don't realize it, but NKT have tied their shoelaces together. They could stumble, they could fall. Icy Woody, what do you do?
It's too many layers to work with as well. On top of that, this
10
cage is going to
seconds
delay
left.
them a lot of time.
Spike
Gonna
planted.
try and challenge here. Drops through. Timing is good. But unfortunately for him, he doesn't check the corner, and he's completely pincered. Darth takes a bit of chip damage here for Woody, but still, it's 3 ways to worry about. One-way smoke. Can't really see, can't really move. Lack of information makes him feel kind of blind. And NKT know better than to challenge.
Woody, can you reach for the stars here, bud? Or are you gonna get your top knocked off?
Yep.
And that's exactly what happens.
Here.
Alert with a 3K. Again, for him to capitalize on that tripwire and to redirect that retake. NKT are back in form.
Definitely, they look a lot more confident here. They look a lot more decisive, and this is what we saw in the first half of Heaven's Side. I'm just waiting for the timeout to be called here. Sky usually calls for some early timeouts. Maybe the next one, when RRQ Academy have guns. But for now, they have From the Shadows as well as the Hunter's Fury to work with. And Icy is one off that Dimensional Drift.
No, they have cooking. I mean, they've used that to great success to just kind of use it as a live drone. Real space, with real space-taking abilities, plus that flash in hand. Soda still hasn't let go of this Nightfall. They go for a mid-centric take here. Boba should be decently unguarded if they could pull this attention away. No, they choose to break the door instead.
Yep. RRQ Academy have one person waiting them. Nice shot to the body. Wow finally finds Rip. I don't think he can hold on for longer. But the rest of RRQ Academy, the bodies are just too much to deal with. They were very much ready for it as well. Alert in the corner here, all alone. Already knowing where exactly he might be. It is a thrifty round. RRQ Academy will be the second point to bring them back into the game.
They really forced that. Had a lot of confidence in their ability to duel, but sometimes you just get shot in the face. Great stuff here by RRQ Academy to keep this afloat. Icy's still not there though. Actually, Icy and Woody, they are not having the greatest starts to this map. They were doing pretty well on Haven and parts of Icebox, but we did see Icy kinda thaw out just a little bit, especially towards the tail end of that second half.
Oh,
I'm really curious what they planned with this.
Walking down mid one more time, but RRQ Academy are putting a bit more attention to kind of guarding in that A main area. The Hunter's Fury will be used just to get a semblance of idea where exactly NKT might be. Didn't get a lot of value, and he can actually cancel the third one as well. They break the door. Woody Meister has an idea where Alert might be, and Icy, great opening onto Poom One Love.
That's -1.
Yeah, they know exactly where the cam is as well. Oh,
Time to jump.
what a shot there by Icy. Quick peek and immediate headshot as well. And he wants to go for more. Dimensional Drift's online. You want to stay alive at the very least. The paranoia hits and he reacts off it.
Down A.
He's barely alive. The haunt broken. No clue how many people are there. Alert finally finds Nats holding down mid side. The time's ticking. 30 seconds to go. They have no access to that spike.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, they concede. I mean, realistically speaking, we know that Sunset, actually majority of the maps on Valorant can be how good is your A defense simulator? And with RRQ Academy expending a lot of resources there, maybe this is gonna give NKT the ample information to
10 seconds left.
maybe poke and prod towards B. That seems to be a considerably weaker defense for NKT to break through, at least for this moment. Granted, there are 2 Sentinels, so you'll never really know if they're gonna double down on the layering or if they're gonna just outright play hard info.
Real. I've got to really give it to Icy. That was very ballsy of him. Getting a pop flash out, shooting someone in the face, gate crashing away, and even double dipping. He's making his presence known very much onto the A main side. I'm surprised that NKT still decided to double down on that A main area.
See what they have cooking here. Not a lot of presence towards mid, at least on NKT side.
Oh, the paper
For
X
good
three-way
reason.
hold.
Imagine if they get flashed here.
Oh, that would be bad. Sokol Soda rallies. Sokol Soda gets 2. Poom One Love still doing the one away. But Woody is also here as well. Both teams suffering a lot of damage. But at the end of the day, it's RRQ Academy that comes up on top here. Woody is doing phenomenal work. Gorgeous with the shots and the hold. Pop flash to get him on that site. A kill trip as well. The cam. I don't think it tagged him. It did. Jumps over it, breaks it. You know exactly where he is. Oh, Nat's timing. This could be
He still has the
massive.
nade.
He does. Woody says, nah, I don't need you, buddy. You're taking too long.
Ooh. NKT, ferocious start, but RQ Academy clawing. Man, I can't believe Crazy Guy has just been around so long and still be this good.
So real. Icy still very much in the same position to play aggressively with the aid of Nats as well. They really want to be able to feed Nats all these all orbs, which is why they're going a bit more aggressive, taking up space. That's a double sound sensor from A main. And they do activate it. Want to see whether or not there's a player of NKT there. Finds nothing, and I think NKT sort of has a whiff an idea of this as well. But B side is an area of contention, and Alert catches Nats off guard. With the neural theft online, means that everyone for RQ Academy's positions will be noted. No flanks, no plays. And the Nightfall, just to buy a bit more time. No, they decide to wait just a little bit more.
Wow.
The
Good
knife
timing.
catches Icy in the midst of trying to get that dimensional drift online. He has to wait another 1 second. Cancels it as well.
Grenade!
Cannot come online. The grenade buys a bit more time here. Icy has crossed over. And somehow Icy walks straight into his nade. Zrip is going completely nuclear here.
Satchel out.
From the Sentinel all the way to Julius, he can do it all here. A crossfire done, but still, Zarwal falls. Budimeister, there's not much more you can do in this situation here. Jarf as well will be challenged, but in this situation, he's done enough. And enough is just save.
2 rounds up is NKT. Looking a bit more confident, but we talked about the pacing issue that they had. RRQA Academy, they've been a lot wiser once the mid-round kind of comes into play. NKT have been so impressive with these initial hits too, so I'm really surprised they're not capitalizing on it a lot more. Every time we see them, or for the most part, every time we witness them walk towards mid, try to, you know, fight for map control, they always get stopped in their tracks by RRQ Academy.
Wonder what Coach Sky saw. Honestly, Coach Sky, we don't want to see you. Bring back blue.
Wow.
Bring back blue. I want to see your cat cam. Do you know blue, Ref?
I think we should have like a pets of VCT, you know what I mean?
Oh,
I think
yeah.
everybody has had their pets show up on their camera. I've had it happen more times than I can count at this point.
Listen, the last time my cat made an appearance in my gaming room during stream, the guy sat on my chair and peed on it, so that's not happening on my end.
Maybe you don't let him do that.
You know what's even better? He sat on the chair, his butt out, and he spun the chair, got pee all over the place. So imagine a spinning
Nice.
chair with pee coming out of it. It's great.
That's unfortunate for you. Entertainment for everybody else.
Going out.
But unfortunate for Tosh. Icy with the operator. We
It's a
get some
really-
more success.
Oh, here he goes. Rip coming online there. Unfortunately, the showstopper goes wide, and Nat somehow takes advantage of it. Zarwal for 2.
I think the wall stopped it.
Oh, great stuff. The timing is just so good right now.
That's crazy. And now NKT. This is the almost exact configuration that put a dead stop to that A offensive with Icy going crazy. We had the barrier mesh up. We had the double support coming in. So Cool Soda still has that nightfall from many moons ago.
Oh, that was very, very dangerous in Zarwal. Has a bit more speed coming through. A nice high-low just to see anyone coming in from the other side of the site here. As the other 2 members decide, okay, we spotted 1 member out. I don't think we want to commit. Let's try and see where exactly we can go to one more
30
time.
seconds left.
Wait, 30 seconds to go. What are you going to do here? If you want to rotate to B, you have to make a beeline. But I think they just want to save.
It's also not too far off from, you know, their agenda. They have a lead. Let's milk it as hard as we can.
10 seconds
But
left.
try to maintain most of it because RRQ Academy have proven to be such a lethal pistol round team. And they've
Real.
also had some pretty decent success getting that conversion on the bonus. So NKT, they've experienced most likely
Last
at this
round
point in
in
time
the
the
half.
full RRQ
what
Academy
you need.
experience. After
Otherwise,
all, we've had
we're going
2
to be
incredibly
very
close maps, and we're already looking at pretty much the same story here on Sunset.
Meister and Woody ults online. Same could be Soda, but Darf as well as So Cool Soda here. The Nightfall can be huge. They do decide to let it rip as well.
Your fear!
There we go, Nightfall used, and somehow you have Zarwal just managed to sidestep it, and Nats, he actually challenges with gusto, wins that early fight, taking away the smokes. Null theft will be uploaded. Sorry, the neural theft, excuse me. And everyone's positions noted as well. NKT, what are you gonna do here? Moody
down
takes
mid.
advantage of the information, finds Spoon 1 live, and Alert, he's stuck. No man's land. Where to go, what to see. One way smoked. And so cool Soda's position as well. Noted.
They just have not found any success going into mid. And it's not even like RRQ's actively challenging it. It's when they step into market, they get diced to pieces. This is the second time this has happened exactly. The spike is still at the door.
Oh no,
Now they
Zar.
look-
Yeah, they're looking the wrong way. Coming through here. Oh, they just barely passed by each other. Sokol Soda does have Haunt as well. A Prowler and
no.
a Seize.
30
Oh no, the
seconds
left.
timing still favored Zar. Wow, truly. The enemy of the player is the timing. Zrip still does have Alert to play with, but they're so separated right now. I think since Alert is already online and on the site as well, he's gonna try and rally his teammate
10
forward.
No
seconds
time,
left.
I think.
Pushing forward
barely.
here to get the backside plant. Alert has been marking Woody Mason for
Spike
quite
planted.
a while now. 3v2. Boba fully in their control here.
Last player standing.
But Zarwa was very much ready for it. It is still another player waiting, and Nats quickly trades. And there we go. Another competitive map here. This time around, I can math. 6-6.
We are really in the trenches. Everybody is just trying to find even the most
Switching
narrow
sides.
openings here. But yes, we do have the side swap. That was so close. Honestly, that could have been the round there, but
Standing.
honestly, this find on Alert, I actually don't know how anybody's favor here. It is still Raph and Tash on the
Take
desk. And NKT versus RRQ Academy. Still at a stalemate. Pistol round. Let's see how this unfolds.
Okay, I see what
Cutting through.
RRQ Academy is trying to do here. They're trying to go aggressive, take control of mid side here. They've broken the trip already and broken in the area. Barrier matched one side to stop the mid rotation. But they went into B, so they're very much there on that side for NKT here. But Nat's still very much alive. Gets a net pick onto one player. Sokol Soda will be tagged very low as well. But the smokes keep them at bay. They cross forward. Nats and Icy, one each. No, you know what? Icy gets two. That frenzy in his hands,
Spike
lethal.
planted.
Darth alone here wins the crucial fight onto Ticket Booth. But still, mountain to climb. Zarwao and Icy is quite low still. So, but it's still 4 members to worry about. Still 4 guns to clear. Look at this cross on backside. Spots out Icy,
Last
clears
player
him out.
standing.
Paranoia is the other area. Woody does find one. Clears out one corner, but not the other. The layers for RRQ Academy are seen. Very much like Kue Lapis, Malaysian snack.
I've yet to try.
One day I will bring you to try it.
6-7 now. RQ Academy keeping that
Spike
pistol
planted.
round win rate quite high. And potentially gearing up for a better position in this latter half.
This goes here.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on with NKT today. I mean, we had them coming into this series as a heavy favorite, but I also said I'm not entirely convinced if they're the most dominant team or if they're going to be the team to take it all.
Trying to find a different way to just chip onto the defenses, and this time around RRQ Academy are choosing B, which is the weaker site. There is still that one cam to worry about here. As soon as they spot
man.
them out, this could spell trouble. Yeah, they definitely did spot out that cam. Wait, not yet. The cam is still very much not online. They get the orb, they make the noise, they break the cam.
Oh, they get it now.
Yeah, they get it now. But it's still not enough to pull the rotations away for Team NKT.
I think NKT just really wants to fall to the spike at this point. They know that
Oh no, they sold the snake oil again.
they really have to
Deploying
just
drone.
maximize what they could take out of this because none of them have upgraded, none of them have bought any pieces of utility.
Yeah.
They're probably just gonna wait for that plant, walk into the spike, call it a day. It does look like that's gonna happen. Exactly.
Quick and
30
aggressive here
seconds
for
left.
RRQ Academy.
Spike planted.
Some straight shots toward ticket booth. No chip damage seen quite yet, and Woody making sure that no one is flanking them. Time is ticking here. If NKT want to do something, they should do it now, but I think the call is to maybe just die to the spike. Oh, no, I think they might just try here. 0 point use. Darwall's timing is just really good. He's gonna try to push up forward. Spots out alerts, shoulders, decides to move back here, plays a bit of ring around the Rosie, but will still fall. One gun taken away, another 4 to worry about, and I don't think RRQ Academy is super worried about it at all. Happy to let them die to the spike.
All right, bonus round it is, and majority of the weapons have been recovered on the side of RRQ Academy. I don't entirely trust the Bulldog. I actually think it's still one of those weapons where I'd rather have a Guardian in my hand. RQ Academy, maybe not really gunning for stability here, or rather scalability. NKT. I'm trying to remember if their defensive side has been considerably like weaker than their attacker side tonight.
I'm gonna challenge down from mid here. Finds nothing. Smoked up deep for top mid. Meister actually chooses to TP into the area itself. Yeah, there were some pressure there. Throws down the C's. A TP up forward. Woody Meister catches So Cool Soda off guard. An upgrade, in fact, will be given away. Paranoia sent out. Zrip. No clue where exactly to really focus attention to as well. Woody behind Zrip. Alert for the top side here. Eventually flushed out by Zar. Wow. Great shot with the Sheriff.
What?
Very, very
NKT.
dangerous. Okay,
Spike
equalizes
down.
2 for 2.
One enemy
But
remaining.
Nat's timing,
Last player
phenomenal.
standing.
Darf really low right now, and I see a quick swing forward and his spray is enough. And RRQ Academy convert this bonus. That's a 3-round lead ahead of this team.
I'm trying to figure out what happened towards Boba. Because I look and 3 players are gone. Oh boy, NKT.
One
I
enemy
think
remaining.
the mental stack is just getting to them here. They're thinking about a lot of variables when, realistically speaking, RRQ Academy are running on their most basic plays here. They scan it out. They see that there's not a lot of resistance or people are in awkward spots. They engage. If they don't like what they get, then they're just not gonna bother. NKT, they better start locking it in. Otherwise, this long evening is gonna be so disappointing for the NKT fans.
Yeah, NKT, they really need to bring their head back into this game. They want to defend their streak, if they want to defend their round differentials. But after a while, the thing is, when you've been at the top for too long, eventually you are going to go down. And I think that with the amount of VODs and game days played, I think that like teams such as RRQ Academy, especially with a coach like Coach Sky, he is definitely going to scrutinize your VODs and just really deconstruct your play bit by bit.
Shadows traveling.
Don't want that to happen. You don't want your entire playbook be exposed. At the same time, the draft was leaning towards all these maps that I confidently say that rely a lot on your fundamentals as a team. More so than others.
Waited here, double swings. A lot of respect given here to NKT by RRQ Academy playing together. But still, disregarded. All the nades coming in from side of NKT, and Nats throws out the barrier Nash. Could be able to catch one off guard here. Woody huge, a right click to the face. Icy quickly trades. Putting a lot of pressure through those smokes as well in case someone is hiding in side of the area.
So again, it does feel like RRQ are way more prepared
Spike
coming
planted.
into this matchup.
Last player
NKT
standing.
trying to survive with what little they have. And it's just not happening. Should start
59
getting
HP.
worried
He's
here.
so low. He's flashed as well. Alert waiting in the corner, hoping for a right click, but Icy will deny that from happening. Wow, Icy. For you know, this is what we call gamer active hours. So seeing him
My
go
pickums!
like Raph, I think we may be the problem here.
I didn't get a wrong prediction up until today.
Same.
No! But
Raph,
I'm not
whenever
counting.
you with me, the
Planted.
cursed. What can I say?
Last player.
I don't know. 1 + 1 equals the world explodes, apparently.
Oh, damn. That's the thing, huh?
Miles around. Yep, it is definitely a thing here. Script has been flipped. RQ have demanded a revision.
Oh, that
See
must
what
be
the
gentle.
Drake can find.
Yep. Came up here, TP's on to B side, spots out Sopul Soda and Alert. He can't get Krish out, so he has to find a safe place to get out. Yup, gets it in the end.
Burnt both his teleports there, so no more mobility for Icy. He
Yeah.
does have 1 flash available.
That's all over that map, huh? Got so much info on the whereabouts of where NKT might be here. And Zarwao, that a 0 point catches him, so they decide to slow it down for at least another 1
cannot
second or
use
so.
that.
Let's see if NKT can find the crux of their problem here. They're moving around again.
Oh,
Can't seem to find a lot of value off of the 0 point here by Poom One Love. Earlier, yes. Now, no. They used the scout early, confirm some info, but this just has not been the pace.
30
you
seconds
know,
left.
here comes the Hunter's Fury in response to that op, but Zrip has repositioned himself. He's smoked off, but I see trades. Still haven't been able to find out his way into sight. He has no utility to work with right now. Zrip, just phenomenal on that op. Great hold. You even peek and you fall. No time to go. Goes wide. Tries to challenge. Sprayed to death. Zarwao, what are you doing? As Alert completely obliterates them. And NKT bring themselves back into the game.
Still a lot of credits to burn through here. RRQA Academy have built themselves a reasonable vault. Credits. Drip landing an important shot. Even better follow-up here. They try to rush the side and maybe get the cover of smoke here, but look at this. They're really locked in. No more celebrations, no more random
This is a
sellies.
nice spot.
Don't really have too many team fighting ultimates here to
Scanning
work
ahead.
with on both sides, but we are quite close to an annihilation by Nats. If Nats finds one, that could be an easy double for him.
Hopefully he can catch someone here in the mid side. Puts down the smokes, and he's gonna make a little wormhole for himself, just wriggle his way his mid area.
Better be
One
careful.
love. Yeah, I think he suspects something is going wrong here. He sprays. It's good. Quickly gets another to his name. 1 for 1 here. In 2 different parts of the map. Neural Theft comes online. Enemies will be revealed. I have an idea where Booty Meister is for the time being. And Darth is trying to play that smoke. Criminal can't find anything at all. But does give access to Nats for the orb. And Darth flees
One
this corner
enemy
to
remaining.
perfection.
Spike
One by
down
one, the
A.
members of RRQ Academy fall. And it just feels that NKT finally alive once again.
I am honestly surprised that RRQ Academy still try to force the issue there. And suddenly that entire
There.
bank that they built has dissipated into yet another eco round. This should give our NKT a little bit of breathing room just to try and equalize. But we have seen RRQ kind of push the tempo with these thrifties and take it away. Neural Theft as well as Annihilation is there on the board. If they feel like they've done enough damage to just kind of land the coup de grace,
Camera is destroyed.
they could do it. But no two thrills about this. Look at this, Tash. They're just gonna run into the site.
They spotted the gate crash. He TP's forward here, but somehow everything is just getting torn apart. And NKT making a mid grinder. Bit by bit, they clawed their way back up to the top. They were in a very big disadvantage. 3 round disadvantage, I think, or 4. And now they've only made it 1.
Wonder how the energy levels are also going for RRQ Academy here. They seem to just put
goes
that
here.
round as a pretty much a giveaway here. Three have been strung together. Zrip has found his operator once more.
Ready.
Its defense looking much more impressive.
Scanning ahead.
Time to jump.
Slower take on mid this time around for RRQ Academy here instead of just beelining it onto the site. Once again, they want to attempt this mid pressure. A quick flash, a rush forward as well, pushes away Darf's hold.
Darf.
But he's gonna answer back with his own paranoia here. And Poom One Love is waiting.
I know
Zrip
exactly
falls.
where you
And immediately, they were just waiting for him. At the very least, Darf also has an answer, but Woody is just quick to answer. Finally, RRQ Academy, after 3 rounds,
Planted.
get a bit of space and an answer. More dominant round to their name. Changing up the way they decide to execute onto mid side here. And the other two, as question marks. How are we gonna play this retakes?
He's been giving up so much map control here. NKT, they're suffering the consequences. RRQ Academy, good time to cash out. I mean, if they did lose this round, they'd have to suffer another eco, and they just don't want to give that 2-round swing away. NKT looking to do a little bit of damage here, but that nade could be the death of them. The grab net doesn't
no.
land.
Come on,
but no.
Sound sensor Estelle is there. Alert tries to do something about it. So that's so cool. Soda Bar, RRQ Academy protocols are great. Crossfires are good, and everyone is looking exactly where they should.
Goodness me.
know exactly where you
They tried to force the drop there on A short, but even on that freebie, they just couldn't capitalize. Stamina, stamina, stamina. Where is it? Nats, Annihilation in hand, as well as the Nightfall and NKT. NKT have everything to set up an almost perfect retake here. Zrip not letting that shot ring through, not exposing where this operator is going to be, so they're gonna let RRQ walk up towards mid again. No damage towards that door, so there's gonna be a bit more delay.
0 point broken as well, so they're not gonna get that value as much as they would, but still information is information. I think they broke the door as well onto mid-side area.
Let's see if NKT are daring enough to go push on the extremities of the map. They don't. They keep it solid. Keep it patient. This Temperance could provide a lot of value as RRQ Academy are looking to explode towards A.
Darf already pushed away from his position. Annihilation will be sent online just to see whether or not he just catches someone off guard. Finds nothing. At the very least, no one is close. Woody Meister as well. His TP is caught. Zrip, this off angle finds Nat. The pop flash is good. Poom One Love actually goes nuclear here online as well. Zrip takes a lot of damage. Woody Meister finds Poom One Love at the very least. 17 HP to work with. Not a lot to work with at
30
all.
seconds left.
They still have possession of the spike. That one-way
now.
smoke
My
gives,
ult is ready.
gives value. But Sarwao somehow manages to get that kill with that shock dart.
Expensive, expensive, expensive. They burned nearly the entire stock of all their big ultimates. 14 seconds. Zarwao still looking to try and take this away, but that's round number 10 on NKT's side. Still though, if RRQ Academy's intention was to take away all those disruptive ultimates, in a way they've succeeded. But they have to protect this lead. They're only 1 round away from allowing NKT to equalize.
It'll be interesting how to see how it goes. Again, we got another close match on our hands. All 3 maps have been very competitive here.
What's new? Honestly. What's new? It has been this way the entire evening. These teams are not letting each other off easy.
Here.
It's been brutal. It's been gritty. And we have been seeing what these players are truly made of. See, again, they reposition that operator here just to keep RRQ Academy honest and maybe to keep them guessing. There's just so much movement on everybody's safe side here. This is essentially layer 5 of the guessing game.
Refresh the smoke onto A as well. RRQ Academy gonna answer back by dropping a drone just to displace Daft.
Nowhere to run!
The flash moves him away. The Hunter's Fury is gonna be used. It tags him, but not enough to get that kill. Excuse me. Barely made a dent. And So Cool Soda catches Woody in the mid of the lurk. But still gonna try and break into market side, and they do. Barrier match onto one end of the map, but the off is still very much there. Almost a fish kebab.
Spike
Great
down
kill
B.
onto
One
Woody
enemy
Meister.
remaining.
And Darf and Drip
Flawless.
make it quick work. Flawless. Only
guys are
2
so much
people
better than
needed
my last
to make sure the site is completely in NKT's control.
Oh my. RQ Academy. They had a pretty
Spike
good lead
down
coming
B.
into this.
Last player standing.
And now suddenly we're back at a reset point. NKT, they come alive.
Yes.
They come alive just in time. Check that 3-0 record. RQ Academy. Not a lot of weapons on there, and the dimensional drift. I doubt that they're gonna use it now. Outlaw in the perfect time. No operator, but this is still gonna work the same.
Play again here on mid side. The Prowler for So Cool Soda catches them. Oh, that spray is just chunked down, and 2 of the members of RRQ Academy is so low right now. From One Love, so it throws out that fragment. And Nats tries to go a bit more aggressive. Somehow, Icy managing to wallbang the heck out of Alert. That's interesting. But Drip here at a very aggressive angle, full control of B main.
They're backing off. But there is a storm brewing around this corner.
Who's next?
Drip, if he could land a few collaterals, this could be doable, but he satchels away. He's completely blind. This flash is gonna follow him.
Oh!
remaining.
They tried to play the aggressive game, but NKT, I cannot believe this happened. I am shocked. Is this like a midnight game thing?
Chat, is this real? I think it is real. What a great recovery there. I thought with the first shot whiffing that shouldn't be enough resources. I'm curious how that made
Enemy remaining.
caught Booty. Maybe he was in the smoke. Maybe he got body blocked. It could have been a plethora of things. But it looks like RRQ Academy, they lost a little bit of fight in these last few rounds here. It's been stomp after stomp, but they now have weapons across the board. What do they have left in the tank? Does it look like it's running dry? Wow.
Off angle played, and NKT, they see the finish line. They start to get mad aggressive. Ox angle buys Rip. As soon as that op is in his hand, no angle is safe from him at all. You peek and he shoots. He throws out the utility as well to keep him, or the rest of the team, a bit more safe. Woody and So Cool Soda one each and all, and it is chaotic right now on this A site. RRQ Academy finally break inside. They break the 0 point. They can't hear anything. Strip somehow gets another
Last
pick as
player
well though.
standing.
Kills are just going huge. Woody Meister alone. But NKT flood. And a close scoreline tonight. 3 mappers, overtimes.